Nature Boy running out on point. Got to be Donnie Coble through the section, back in my direction. Rocket Color sitting on that 2 spot. That's Morello. Morello going to take a peek at the up and under. Coble going to get back on the gas. They're both moving on. Morello and Coble. At a 158. 159. Moscato, Monegro, Babinski, Schloneker, and Rolick. Oh, got to be Big Jason Schloneker getting it done on the one. Outspoken Bikes out of Canton, Georgia. Cat has the gas and the go fast on a Saturday morning. He's coming back at me, punching his ticket into a main event. A little G-Bike comes on by. Monegro, the bump and run worked. I thought Babinski was going to hold on. Babinski's up there. We'll see him back in round 2 because that's not how that cat's going out, I promise. 46 50-year-old intermediates through the section. Peak, Armand, Balcom, Levine, Barbier, and Hollenbeck. 58 ride. Barbier, 309 ride. Armand, both moving on. 161, 51 and over intermediates. Last of the intermediates on the track. Soto, Tomolo, Brockington, Bowman, Post, and Vega. Oh, yeah, here we go through the section. 2-14 bike running the show right there. Got to be Soto. There comes the Wabbit. Man moving on a mission. Vega going to go up and under. I'm looking for 2 this time around. Vega put himself in the spot. Nice move right there, Mega Vega. Soto and Francisco both moving on. Welcome to the Girls Club. It's Saturday morning at Cobb County BMX. I got 5-year-old girls on the track. Gonzalez, Greer, Hardy, and Southwell. The Boo Beast getting it on the top side right now. Here comes the Giant. In and out of the last turn. Joy on the 3. But it's going to be Greer getting the ace in round number 1 and moving on to a 5 and under girls main event. 163 is the moto number on the track now. 6-year-old girl's going to turn and burn out of number 2. I got Word, George, Davis, Slattery, Coxus, Jones, Windows, and Yarborough. 8 bike running out on point. Got to be Ivana George coming back at me. George going to get the win. Gold Cup 3 is Slattery. And the Gold Cup 1 ride of Windows go 1, 2, and 3. George, Slattery, Windows with your transfers. Out of 163. Full rack of these cats right here. 7-year-old girls. 8 riders coming down the mountain. 3 riders moving on to a main event this time around. Looking for Nearpass, Piper, Kessler, Devera, Wardensky, Urena, Wardensky, and Willen. The whole gaggle of Fraggles going down that back straightaway on the getaway, looking for Claiborne colors. Getting it done on the one. Got to be the Monster Davila. Devera on the top side. In and out of turn number 2. They're rolling. 6 bike. Sitting on that 2 spot. That's going to be Urena. So I got Devera. I got Urena. I got Piper rolling on the 3 as they turn for home. Transfer spots going to Devera, Urena, and Piper out of 164. Nice job of holding on there, Camison, after slipping a pedal on the last obstacle. 165 is the moto number. How about Collard, Ellerton, Boyd, Salter, and Smith? Got to be the Blue Cheetah getting it done on the 1. Factory S squared colors out of Longwood, Florida, coming back in my direction. Smith going to lock it down with the Flower Power Boyd. Got a moto 165. 166, how about Akins, Gray, Chambly, Mahia, and Hegberg? In and out of turn number 2, got to be Mahia on the top side. 19 bike on a getaway down that 3rd straightaway. Hegberg sitting on that 2 spot as they turn for home. Mahia and Hegberg at 166. 167, 9-year-old girls got 8 riders in the mix today. Bruni, Devera, Kopetsky, Gabois, Hill, Dawson, Burgess, and Smith. Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. It's Claiborne colors. Got to be La Vida Loca. Devera in and out of turn number 2 on the top side. Albie's colors sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be the Warrior Princess of Gabois. J-Bike on the 3, going to be the Cali girl. Kopetsky on that 3 spot. Turning for home right now. Here we go back in my direction. Devera, Gabois, and Kopetsky. 1, 2, and 3. Moving on. Out of 167. 168, Thompson, Pete, Cole, McCauley, Kellogg, and Ragelsberger. Gold Cup 2 colors running out on point right there. Got to be Low Red McCauley. McCauley got the crazy girl in the hip pocket. Cole sees a white line to go shopping. Oh, nice job by McCauley to shut the door right there. McCauley and Cole both moving on. 169, Passwit, Smith, Smetzler, Pierce, and Pringle. Oh, yeah, the Ant running the show for the Black Crown Army in and out of turn number 2 down that third straightaway. We're rolling. Passwit's got company coming in a hurry. Got to be Smith on the outside. Time to shine colors. Looking to take this one over. Pierce now on the gas as they come back to the line. Your side? Nope. Okay, Passwitz holds on. Going to double check the video there, but it's Smith and Passwitz out of 169. 170 coming back at me. Black Widow colors on the top side right there. Got to be Clems. Clems and the nag 3 ride of Kovacs. Okay, so Passwitz. Who got the 1 then? Yeah. Yeah, so it was Smith and Passwitz, as we said. Coming back at me, 800 and the 2. Rodriguez and Clark out of 171. 172 is the moto number in and out of turn number 2. They're rolling 12-year-old girls this time around. How about Halberg, Wilson, Searfoss, Pringle, Burrion, and Riley. Got Searfoss on the top spot. The landing shark going to slide on by as soon as I say that. So I got Burrion and Searfoss moving on. The moto number 172. 173 is the moto number in and out of turn number 2. How about Caldwell, Patrick, Crassel, Davis, Zavaner, and Swagger through the section. 09 colors out on point. Got to be Hannah Hilo coming back at me. Swagger on the top side. Crassel on the 2. They're moving on. Out of 173. 174 is the moto number. 8 riders in the mix and 13-year-old girls today. Jones, Transu, Horn, Wells, Custer, Ricks, Palmer, and Robinson. The missile running the show. Got the voice sitting on that 2 spot. So coming back at me, Custer, Jones, and the Gold Cup 1 of the Possum Wells. 175 is the moto number. 14-year-old girls on the track. Laughlin, Jordan, Williamson, Alden, Potters, and Evelyn. Double A on the getaway. Albie's colors coming back at me in a hurry. Alden, Samwow on the 2 for the Claiborne crew. They're both moving on out of 175. 176, how about Franco, Gish, Linfeste, Johnson, and Transu. Powers FX colors on that top spot right now. Got to be Franco. 13 ride through the section out on point. The Havoc, Gish sitting on that 2 spot. Back at me, Franco and Gish. 176. 177 down the back straightaway. 15, 16-year-old girls. Fuster, Munoz, Velez, Joseph, Fuchs, Jeanette, and Zatelli. Manuela getting it done on the top side right now. On the getaway down that back on that 3rd straightaway. Zatelli sitting on the 2. Zatelli got company coming. Manuela moving on with Gold Cup 1 bike of Zatelli. Panucci, Stotler, Nelson, Powell, Pino, in and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. Pac-Man running the show right now. Got to be Nelson through the section on the top spot. Time to shine colors going to be Stotler on the 2. Coming back at me, Nelson and Stotler. Both moving on. Oh, I'm sorry. That was. Yep. Nelson and Stotler. Miller, Patillo, Walters, Amaris, Douglas down the front straightaway. We're rolling. Good one going on right here. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? Yeah. Down the back straightaway on the getaway. Got to be rival colors. Awesome Sauce Miller, Claiborne colors. Patillo sitting on that 2 spot. Oh, she's got Big Sis in her hip pocket. Local rider looking for a first round transfer through the section. We're rolling. Oh, man. Coming back at me. Awesome Sauce Miller. Going to pick up the 1. And the 5 rider Patillo comes back on the 2. They're both moving on at a 179. 180 is the moto number. Looking for Flynn, Crane, Wanger, Tacti, Matico, Topper, and Smith. Alto colors. Got to be Tacti on the top side as they turn for home. 5 bike, the 22, and the 4 Crane. And Topper joining Tacti out of 180. 181, 21, 30-year-old ladies. Fisk, Robeson, Potler, Gilbert, and Larson. Don't look now. Got to be Caitlin Larson getting it done on the 1. Got the Corey girl Gilbert on that 2 spot. Welcome to Atlanta, Caitlin. Corey comes back on the 2. They're both moving on at a 181. Merritt, Stripling, Nelson, Curtin, in and out of turn number 2. They're rolling. Rayleigh on a Saturday, getting it done on the 1. Stripling got Carly Curtin on that 2 spot, coming back at me. She may be from the south side, but we'll claim her as a local today. Stripling getting it done with Curtin at a 182. 183, 31, 40-year-old ladies on the track right now. Murphy, Benzinger, Brady, Jones, Iverson, and Broughton. Oh, man, it says she's too sweet on the moto sheet. I don't know if everybody in the moto thinks that about her when she's putting the spanking on them, but I think she's a pretty nice person anyway. Too sweet going to get the win. 18 ride coming back at me. Benzinger, Big Mama on the 2 spot at a 183. 184 is the moto number on the track. How about Irvin, Lathan, Liebeck, and Maris? Bianca running the show through the section. Got Andrea on that 2 spot. Wendy on the 3. Kelly on the 4. Room for 1 this time around. Bianca's going to a show at a 184. Let's hear it for the lady racers today, everybody. 185 is the moto number. Little Tykes, Little Bike, 6-year-old experts. Atherton, Moulton, Reyes, Melvin, Irwin, Allen, and Romer. In and out of turn number 2. Look like Nitro Nico running the show right now. Your Nag 4 bike of Moulton. 17 ride. Got to be the Flash on that 2 spot. Here comes the Coyote. Room for 3 this time around. Oh, man, nice up and under move there. I got Moulton, the 17, and it's going to be the H ride of Melvin picking up that last transfer spot. So Moulton, Reyes, Melvin, 1, 2, and 3 at a 185. 186, I got 11 riders and 7-year-old expert today. Long, Eddie, and Proto, Williams, Griffith, and Southwell. Ready Eddie coming back at me on the top side. The money man going to force his way through and move on to a main event. Southwell and Ready Eddie at a moto 186. 187, how about Kovacs, Honeycutt, Dash, Montero, and Hudzik? Oh, Nag 15 ride running out on point right there. Got to be Montero. Montero got the 3 ride. Going to be Hudzik. Make it Kovacs sitting on that 2 spot. Montero and Kovacs at a 187. 188 is the moto number. 8-year-old experts. 2 riders going to a quarter. Main event, 25 riders in the mix today. Howard, Hardy, Lawrence, Broughton, and Waters. Through the section, they're rolling back in my direction. Top 2 moving on this time around. Lawrence getting it done on the top side. That's your Nag 8 of Waters. Make it Waters and Hardy. Jones, Graves, Paxman, Menendez, and Westfall. S-squared colors running out on point. Got to be the Mighty Mouse. On that top side, got Pac-Man, Paxman for Fall Risk Crew on the 2. So the Mighty Mouse and the Pac-Man at a 189. 190, how about Saninga, Meringue, Pomrecki, Achuatani, and Lindberry in and out of turn number 2. Gold Cup 2, got to be the Wild Man. Lindberry sitting on that top spot. 103 ride. Zaninga on the 2 as they turn for home. Lindberry and Zaninga and Lindberry both moving on. 191 is the moto number. 8-year-old experts. The beat goes on. 25 riders in the mix today. This is the 4th of 5 racks. Lafreniere, Hudzik, Lord, Ratledge, and Sneed. The Snot Rocket rolling on the top side right now. Coming back in my direction. Got Hudzik sitting on the 2. Hudzik got company coming from Lord, Sneed, and Hudzik both moving on. Hudzik doing it for the Identify crew. They're out here vending all weekend long. Go check them out over here behind the big red trailer. Identify BMX products. Ton, Gelsway, Autry, Belcher, and Burkholder coming back at me. Got to be Reed Autry on the 1. The 9 ride of the Tomahawk on the 2. They're both moving on. At a 192. 193 is the moto number. Racine, Lakovich, Doherty, Bryant, George, and Custer. Going to be the issue. Running the show right now. J&R Color sitting on that 2 spot. Going to be Soy Sauce Doherty. Coming back at me, George and Doherty. At a 193. 194, Gonzalez, Gordon, Gatto, Hedger, Broughton, and Alter. Top two going on to a quarter main event. 09 colors going to lead them in and out of turn number 2. Got to be Gonzalez on the top side. Powers FX colors trying to hold on to that 2 spot. There comes Broughton, man on the move. Gatto trying to hold on. Here comes Gordon. Gatto going to get back on the 2. Gonzalez and Gatto both moving on out of 194. 195. How about Gray, Hegberg, Scoggins, Howard, and Howell? Got to be Howard on the top side right now. The rabid one, Scoggins, sitting on the 2 as they turn for home. The rabid one and the Hellion don't want any part of that moto. Out of 195. 196 is the moto number on the track now. How about Tompkins, Beckley, Clark, Horn, and Harp? Yeah. Through the section right there. Got to be the Hummingbird. Harp got the buzz, but man, he's got a Condor coming after him. The Condor chasing the Hummingbird. Jumping Jacks on the outside. We'll see him back for round 2. Williams, Gray, Azaraga, Perez, and Windows. Oh, yeah, Nomad's colors on that top side right there. Got to be the Chapstick. Mason Gray. He's going to get it done on the 1. Landon Perez. 4-bike comes back on the 2 and moves on out of 197. 10-year-old experts, 5 racks, 30 riders, quarter main events, Andrade, Cantrell, Backer, Dunn, Cataldo, and Fink. Got to be the Bull, Crosby, Backer, coming back at me for the LDC crew. Nag 8 ride of Andrade on the bombshell ride out of 198. Fisher, Brunetti, Massajuski, Quick, Lindner, and Piper. Oh, good one going on right here. Nag 17 bike, Brunetti running the show. He's got Piper in his hip pocket. Brunetti. Piper coming back at me. 4-bike going to try and get up and under. Didn't quite work out right there, Brunetti. And Piper moving on. Leonard took a peek, but couldn't make it stick. Moore, Cole, Williams, Greenwell, Ratledge, Trumpeter in and out of turn number 2. 83-bike running out on point, making the 43 of the night train. Oh, man, he's got Trumpeter in his hip pocket. Trumpeter trying to make some room. Coming back at me, 43 and the Nag 8. Both moving on. 201 is the moto number. 10-year-old experts. Caserta, Boyd, Hubbard, Dahlhauser, Rabinowitz, and Warner. The kid on the top side got Rabinowitz on the 2 for the LSG crew. Those are your transfers out of 201. 202, Hurley, Revis, Hull, Dawson, Stavropoulos, and Tafflin. Toxic colors on the top side right there. Paratoxic riders rolling 1 and 2. Got to be Hall and Stavropoulos coming back at me. Make it Hurley and Stavropoulos. I had 3. Nope, just picked up the wrong one. Hurley and Stavropoulos. 202. 203 is the moto number. How about Hicks, Schroeder, Atherton, Johnson, Goris, and Markham? I had confidence we'd see him back again. The Wild Man going to get it done. Hey, Wyatt, get some water. 4-bike on that 2 spot. Got to be Yoder. They're both moving on out of 203. Janzuski, Acharatani, Lindman, Cook, Transu, and Rowe. Oh, yeah. Chase playing a little catch me if he can. Janzuski going to turn and burn back in my direction. He's going to get it done on the 1. 5-bike going to be moving on as well. That's Lindman out of 204. 205 is the moto number on the track right now. Horn, Wilt, Wilkie, Monegro, Lehue, and James. Going full tilt on his radio. Got to be Cohen James. James leaves the door open. You know who, Lehue coming back at me. Lehue and James both moving on. 206 is the moto number on the track. Last rack of 11 experts. How about Westfall, Beebe, Seabrook, Kopetsky, and Ruiz? Coming back in my direction. Got to be Westfall on the top side. Westfall and the Gold Cup 3 of Kopetsky. Westfall's just moving over to Georgia, so welcome to your hometown national. Parker, Jackson getting that 2 spot. Bentacure, Veritas, DeFriend, Shelnut, Gish, and Johnson coming back at me right there. Bentacure going to get it done on the 1. 2-bike comes back on the 2. That's Veritas at a 207. 208, 12-year-old experts, 30 riders in the mixed quarter. Main events, Odshuren, Hurley, Gooman, Gibson, Owens, and Schulte. Claiborne colors running the show through the section. Got to be Gibson. Gibson going to bring the Nag 10 bike back on the top side. 2-bike of Dion Hurley. Out of 208. 209, Douglas, Gregory, Coley, Kennedy, Murray, and Mooney. Coley got the Sean Carvajal LDC ride out on point, got the dive bomber sitting on that 2 spot. So I got Coley and Douglas both moving on. 210 is the moto number coming down that back straightaway right now. 245 motos. So second round, start getting ready to stage them up. Flores, Gam, Badonic, Savino, Guidry, and Piper in the zone colors. Got to be Badonic on the top side right now. Coming back at me, the Badnator with the 3 ride of Savino. Out of 2-1-0. Give Aiden Guidry a hand. A little giddy up out of the gate. Ozman cometh, got to be Rowe on the top side. Nag 14 and the Nag 12 bike of Taylor Cole for the Hutling crew at a 211. 212 is the moto number on the track. 13-year-old experts this time around. Oh, got to be Tommy Bruni going full tilt on the radio. J&R colors of the Ripper Kelleher coming back on the 2 out of 212. 213, how about Felker, Clements, Key, Sosby, Hayes, and Ruiz. Down the back straightaway, it's the Farmer Felker getting it done on the 1. Got racing Mason Hayes sitting in that 2 spot. Rift Tangent crew through the section. Mongoose colors on that 2 spot. Here comes Ruiz. Oh, nice up and under move by Ruiz. He gets into that 2 spot and moves on. Automoto 213. Reeder, Helsel, Callow, Iverson, Walter, and Whitaker. In and out of turn number 2, we're rolling. Helsel getting it done on the top side. Got a little D for the Bombshell crew on the 2. Helsel and Reeder going to be moving on. Go over see Little D. Get you some USA BMX racewear, event goodies, and USA BMX t-shirts available. I don't even think they got some hoodies if you think it's a little cool out here. How about Davis, Beebe, Gormley, Bowman, Moscato, and Sterlinski? Sterlinski got the Rift Tangent crew out on point on a Saturday morning. Through the section, we're rolling. Claiborne colors of Davis on that 2 spot. Gormley going to try and make it interesting, but Davis and Sterlinski are moving on. Jones, Bunker, Pigo, Sterling, Holzer, and Crawford down the back straightaway. We're rolling in and out of turn number 2. Got to be the rowdy one. Getting it done on the top side. Holzer on the getaway. Got Sterling on that 2 spot. Coming back in my direction. Going to be Holzer and Sterling 1 and 2 and moving on. Out of 216. 217 as the moto number down the back straightaway. 14-year-old experts this time around. Sides, Fodstick, Bradley, Garcia, Montes de Ocha, and Zeal. The California kid getting it done on the 1. Got to be Sawyer Sides with the Claiborne crew on the 2. Coming back at me, a whole lot of John Sawyer products. S-squared and Claiborne colors, Zeal and Sides. Moving on out of 217. 218, how about Suarez, LeBlanc, Lafreniere, Carriasso, Gavin, and Hobson. J&R colors, got to be the fly guy. LeBlanc going to lead them in and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. We're rolling. BMX Sharks colors sitting on that Mega Impact colors. Hobson on that 2 spot, so that's going to be Hobson and LeBlanc. Out of 218. 219, how about Rogers, Westerman, Ramsey, Hill, Farrell, and Gravett. In and out of turn number 2, we're rolling. Oh, got 20 bike Ramsey sitting on that 2 spot. 14 bike running the show right now, chasing Gage Hill. Hill going to let off the gas. Pair of Black Crown riders, and Ramsey and Westerman going to slide on by and move on. Out of 219. 220 is the moto number down the back straightaway. I got Oyam, Strickland, Hayes, Pittman, and Caldwell. Cash Money doing it for the HRP crew. In and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. J&R colors that Crush It Caldwell on the 2. It's going to be Strickland and Caldwell. A 220. Second round, 245 motos. We're on 221, so second round, be ready to roll. Piper, Dronick, Sheffield, Pryor, and Odd Shuren. Seeing nothing but daylight. Got to be the chef, Clay Sheffield, getting it done on the 1. Sheffield got to S-squared colors. Got to be Aloha Joe sitting on that 2 spot. Piper for the HRP crew on the 3. It's Sheffield and Dronick. Moving on out of 2. 221. 222 is the moto number 15-year-old experts. Brewer, Volek, Nicosia, Henson, Lee, and Rogat. Nicosia doing it for the Bombshell crew. Daylight colors got to be Brewer. Sitting on that 2 spot. Oh, yeah. Coming back at me. Room for 2 this time around. Nicosia and Brewer. At a moto 222. 223 is the moto number fast. Day, Harless, Varndell, Surrency, and Jones. El Suave getting it done on the 1. Shawnee Day going to take him in and out of turn number 2 on that top side. Yeah. Down the 3rd straightaway getaway. Got to be Varndell on that 2 spot as they turn for home. So coming back at me, Day and Varndell at 223. 224 is the moto number Nevis, McConnell, Merlot, Irwin, and Marshall. Man in black on the attack, in and out of turn number 2, 5 bike. Make it the 9 ride, running the show right there. Got to be Cade McConnell. McConnell got toxic colors of Max Marshall in the hip pocket. McConnell and Marshall both moving on. Kopsik, Eaton, Zvaner, Wirtz, and Chebrzezinski. I probably bottled that one. 15 experts coming back at me right there. Kopsik going to come around on the top side with Eaton. They're both moving on. At a 225. 226 is the moto number on the track. Now I got 16-year-old experts. How about McVicker, Monreal, Bickett, Savage, Hernandez, and Orison? Got to be A.J. Hernandez moving and grooving for the BMX Sharks down that 3rd straightaway on the getaway. Hernandez coming back at me on the 1, the 11 bike of Macho Man Savage on that 2 spot. At a 226. Autry, Palmore, Fleming, Stazetsky, and Alden. Got to be Superman running the show for the Black Crown Army. Stazetsky on the top spot. Got Super John sitting on the 2. A whole lot of super coming at me right there. Superman and Super John both moving on. 228 is the moto number down that back straightaway. We're rolling. How about Schwartz, Rossi, Rouse, Drinkard, and Pedato. Factory Rift Tangent colors. Got to be Rossi on the top side of out of Ormond Beach, Florida. Oh, yeah. Coming back at me. Rossi going to get it done on the 1. 3 bike. Going to come back on that 2 spot. That's Pedato for the Gordy's crew out of 228. 229, more 16-year-old experts. Boyd, Proctor, Veritas, George, and Herrera. Through the section, we're rolling. Oh, yeah, got to be Proctor on that top side as they turn for home. Herrera on the 2, 3 bike, 11 bike, both moving on. 230 is the moto number. How about Oldham, Joyner, Sterling, Wheeler, and Velador. The Drake out of Hollister, California. Got the profile right out on point. Oh, yeah. Coming back at me in a hurry. Velador going to get it done on the 1, little profile style there. LSG colors, 18 ride of Sterling comes back on the 2. Those are your transfers out of 230. 231, 1720X. Hobby, Cardwell, Stripling, Schwartz, Waller, Albro, Hobby going to lead them in and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. We're rolling. Oh, yeah. Man, oh, man, coming back at me. Got to be Stripling on that 2 spot. Hobby and my local man, Stripling. On the 2, they're moving on out of 231. 232, how about Shar, Biggs, Henry, Meyer, Garcia, and Merlot. Got to be the Smeedy Smurf. Getting it done on the 1. I got Henry. I got Merlot. Running 1 and 2. Going to be Garcia on that 3 spot as they turn home. Henry and Merlot both moving on. Grace, Powell, Clark, Evans, Henderson, and Bowe down that back straightaway. The Hammer, he's picking them up and laying them down. Got the Boogeyman sitting on the 2 spot. Sprocket Rocket says, don't mind if I do, Boogie. Thanks for holding the door for me. Man like Powell on the move right there through the section. Powell going to try and come around on the top side. He says, no, not the top side. How about we go high or low? Henderson says, it don't matter. I'm moving on. Henderson and the Hammer at a 2:33. Second round into staging. I got Moto 234 on the track right now. How about Lockley, O'Brien, Haas, Tyler, and Callum? Callum running the show with the Albies crew on the 2. Got to be O'Brien. Callum and O'Brien both moving on. Robbins, Yoden, Davis, Amaris, Garcia. Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. Mikey Amaris on the getaway on the velocity ride. Yeah. Amaris going to turn and burn out of number 2 on that top side. He's got company coming in a hurry. Got to be Thomas Yoden. Yoden trying to make things happen, but it's still Amaris on the 1. Amaris and Yoden going to go 1 and 2 and move on. At a 2:35, second round in the staging. 2:36 is the moto. 21:25 experts. Seacrest, Gray, Smith, Sinchek, and Mann. 58 right on the top side. Got to be Sinchek. Sinchek got Mann in his hip pocket as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Sinchek and Mann moving on out of 2:36. 2:37. How about Rooney? Pasildi, Kreisman, Kaminsky, and Bjork. Bjork running the show right now. Got Kaminsky trying to make his move on Kreisman around on the outside. Down that straightaway, we're rolling. Pair of flat pedal riders coming back at me. Man, oh man, Kreisman. Kaminsky takes it over. Kaminsky in the 74 ride of Bjork. Kaminsky and Bjork go 1 and 2. 2:37, 2:38. Calvin, Bynum, Missile, O'Connor, Lindauer, Wilkerson, and Phillips. Oh, yeah. 126 ride. Got to be Big Matty Calvin getting it done on the top side right now. I got room for two. Going to be Matty Calvin and Tommy Missile, both moving on. 2:39. How about Smith, Dawkins, Ashley, Eden, Nova, Rose, and Markle? Down that back straightaway, we're rolling. Oh, man, it feels good to say this one. I got Tyler Smith getting it done on the one right now. What do we used to call him? The Cobra Monkey? Coming back at me, Smith, easy breezy with the Nag 12 rod of Stacy Eden. They're both moving on. 2:39. 2:40 is the moto number on the track now. How about 36 40-year-old experts? I got Bruno, I got Walter, Custer, and Hunt. This is the one I came to see. Oh, Custer taking this one over. Got Hunt in the hip pocket. Through the section, we're rolling. Hunt going to check up on this one. He says, I see you in the main, Mr. Custer. Custer moving on out of moto 240. 2:41 is the moto number on the track. 41 45-year-old experts. Holder, Johnson, Wernick, Bunker, St. Romain, Oyam, and Flores. Yeah. Squared colors. Got to be Ryan Bunker running on the top side right now. Got St. Romain on the 2. Bunker, St. Romain, Wernt, 1, 2, and 3. 2 riders moving on. Oh, up and under by Wernt. Shows him a tire. St. Romain says, I'll live to fight another day. Bunker and Wernt moving on. Or Wernick. 2:41, 2:42. How about Schmitz, Powell, Kimmick, Moriera, Akins, Floyd, and Fagley? Got to be Paolo on the top side right there. Moriera going to bring him back at me. Albie's colors on that 2 spot. Got to be Powell, Moriera, and Powell. 2:42, 2:43 is the moto number. 46 50-year-old experts. Campbell, Bertolini, Kelly, Swagger, Ross, and Kinchelo. In and out of turn number 2. Got to be Rocky doing it for the Time to Shine crew. Bertolini on the top side. 8 bike Swagger sitting on that. Oh, Captain Kinchelo! Man, oh man, if you don't know you're going to get pimped in the last turn by a Kinchelo, you haven't watched a BMX race in a decade. Bertolini and Kinchelo moving on. Flanagan, Broom, McLean, Silva, Coates coming back at me right there. Got to be Silva. Renato on the Nag 1 getting it done. 8 try to Scotty McLean comes back on the 2. Last moto of the first round right here. Motley, Thompson, Gonzalez, Pringle, and McCann. Got to be the real JT getting it done on the 1. I see Motley Drew on the 2. Hashtag be like Pringle on that 3 spot. McCann and Gonzalez. But right now, it's Thompson and Motley. They're going to get it done 1 and 2 and move on out of 2:45. Let's take our attention back to the Hill Pro Open. Second round of Pro Open. Getting locked, loaded, and ready to roll. Quarles, Peebles, Adams, Suarez, Flanders, and Farmer. Second round Pro Open action coming at you right now. Lock, loaded, ready to roll. Gate drops down and we're going racing. Oh, pretty good pop out of Adams out of the center of the field right there. Let's go downtown. Quills in his hip pocket coming around on the top side. There's El Mosquito. Suarez going to press the pace. It's still Adams. Adams, Suarez, 1 and 2. Quills on that 3 spot. In and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Still Rift Tangent Colors running the show. Alpha Color sitting on that 2 spot. So I got Adams, Suarez, Quirrell's going to go 1, 2, and 3. Flanders comes back on the 4. Back to the racing action we go. 6 and under mixed open. Little tykes and those little bikes on a Saturday morning. Oh, yeah. How about Miller, Dunn, Word, Allen, and Simon? Looking for 2 riders going on to a 6 and under mixed open semi. Main event. Nag 2 ride going to lead them in and out of turn number 2. Got to be Charlotte Word. Word doing it for the Project Alpha Nation. Oh, yeah. Coming back at me right here. Word going to pick it up with the 540 ride of Simon. What about number 7? 8 is the moto number in and out of turn number 2. We're rolling rock 1, getting it done. Got to be Stella Cox's. Cox's doing it for LRC Mongoose Squad out of Boulder City, Nevada. Coming back at me, Stella. Moving on to a semi-main event. Looking for one more right there. 62 ride of Taflin. Moto number 8. USA BMX Racewear in the house, 110% nutrition. Also in the house this weekend, Tangent Pro Shop, J&R Bicycles. Get over there, check them all out. 9 as the moto number 6 and under mixed open. Identify BMX products also in the house. Pizza Nova. Pizza by the Slice and Whole Pizza. Concession open as well. Get your goodies on. Here we go. 37, Lavoie and Jones out of 9, 745 and the Nag 5. There we go. Gearman and DeVera. Moto number 10. 11 is the moto number down the back straightaway. Look out, Buchholz, Elton, Wiles, and Clyde. 2 riders moving on to a quarter. Main event. 320 ride. Clyde going to come back at me on that top side with the 1 ride of the Viper. Elton, Moto 11, they're moving on to a quarter. Main event. 12 is the moto number on the track now. Moore, 7-8 mixed up and down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Looking for Murphy, Kratt, Miller, and Owens. Top 2 moving on this time around. Gold Cup 2, got to be Miller. Sitting on that top side right now. In and out of turn number 2, got Kratt on that 2 spot. Through the section they're rolling. Miller, Kratt, 70 rod, sitting on the 3, got to be Owens. Last turn racing action, coming back at me, Miller and Kratt, both moving on. Hey, Ryder, the race is out in front of you. Just a thought. 13 is the moto number on the track right now. 7-8 mixed open, looking for Smith, Strong, Barbier, and Kessler. 79 ride, running the show right there. Got to be Cole Barbier. Barbier got the 16 ride of Strong in that 2 spot. Coming back at me, Barbier and Strong. Moto 13. Bowen, Colleen, Furr, Morse. 7-8 mixed open racing action. In and out of turn number 1 down that back straightaway. We're rolling. The Barracuda getting it done on the top side right now. Got to be Brantley Bowen out of Fayetteville, Georgia. Bowen going to lead him in and out of turn number 2. Got Furr on that 2 spot. I got Bowen. I got Furr. I got Colleen. 1, 2, and 3. 2 riders going to a 7-8 mixed open quarter. Main event. Back to the stripe. They're going to race it. Bowen will get the 1. Furr going to hold on and move on. Moto 14. 15 is the moto number on the track now. 9-10 mixed open this time around. How about Trumbauer, Swagger, Pommels, and Bruni? 12 bike running out on point. Got to be Swagger on the top side. Swagger going to bring him back at me with the 4 ride of Bruni. Out of Moto 15. 16 is the moto number on the track right now. How about Harper, Gabois, and Peak? In and out of turn number 2 down that third straightaway. Gabois on the top side right now. Gabois got Harper in tow. The Warrior Princess going to be moving on with the local cat, Harper. Out of Moto 16. 17 is the moto number on the track right now. More 9-10 mixed open coming at me right here. Roden, Grimes, and Dickerson. Oh, yeah. Getting it done on the one right now as they turn for home. Coming back at me, Toxic Color, 72 ride. Got to be Grimes, make it Lethal Threat, and the 161, Grimes and Dickerson. Out of Moto 17. 18 is the moto number on the track right now. 9-10 mixed open, rolling it through the section. Coming back at me, Espinoza all over that top side. He's going to punch a ticket along with the 33 ride. Coming back at me right here, 19 is the moto number 11-12 mixed open. 2 riders moving on, 43 and the 30. $20 is the moto number Demi Apara, Jones, Faircloth, and Spencer. Coming back at me, 09 colors. Got to be Spencer on the top side. Good battle on that 2 spot. 9 bike going to get it done, Demi Apara. Moto number 20. 21 is the moto number on the track right now. Tomeno, Payne, and Weeks. More 11-12 mixed open. 2 more riders going to a quarter. Main event, 35 racks coming at me right here. We're single file through the section. Back in my direction. Top 2, the 27 bike. That's going to be Briar Payne. 48 ride of Carson Weeks. Moto 21. 22 is the moto number on the track right now. 11-12 mixed open. Looking for Rush, Clark, and Davis. 2 bike. Got to be the G-Force. Clark doing it for Factory Powerlight DFR. Gianna going to get it done on the 1. She's moving on with the Powers ride. Michaela Davis. Moto 22. 23 is the moto number on the track. Boat ride for these cats coming at me right here. 6 bike going to be moving on. That's Silas Ellis. And the 35 ride of Blake Turner. Out of Moto 23. 24 is the moto number on the track right now. 13-14 mixed open down that back straightaway. It's Armand, Robinson, and Jones. In and out of turn number 2. 82 bike running the show. Got the 5 bike on that 2 spot. Jones and Robinson handlebar to handlebar through the section back in my direction. They're both moving on. 25 is the moto number on the track now. Rothenbuehler, Vandiver, and Swain. Down the back straightaway on the getaway. Got to be the DL colors out of Tallahassee, Florida. Dawson Swain, 42 ride. Going to lead him down that 3rd straightaway. Single file style right now. Swain on the 1, Rothenbuehler on the 2. Going to be Vandiver on the 3. So it's Swain and Rothenbuehler. On a moto 25. 26 is the moto number on the track now. Ming, Murphy, and Johnston down the back straightaway. The Iceman running the show right now. Johnston going to turn and burn out of number 2. Got Ming on that 2 spot. Ming looking to take it over through the section. Johnston trying to hold that line. Johnston going to get back on the gas. Johnston and Ming both moving on. 27 is the moto number on the track now. 15-16 mixed open. How about Price, Monreal, and King? Top 2 going to the show. 26 bike getting it done. That's Monreal, True Colors of Price. And a boat ride for Moto 27. 28 is the moto number on the track now. Wolf, Quick, and Scotsco. It's looking for 3. I got 2. Got us another boat ride going on. Scotsco, 57 ride, and the e-bike of Quick. Don't believe that's a boat ride. I think we're checking on Mr. Cooper Wolf. So like Cooper's up. Nice hand from the crowd. Thank you all very much. Armand, Brockington, Barbier, Rolick, and Nelson. 31 and over mixed open as they go downtown into number 1. I got room for 2 riders going straight to a main event in this one. Look like it's Nelson out on point right there for the Boca Bike Shop. Down the second straightaway, getaway in and out of turn. Number 2 getting it done on the 153 ride. Good battle on that 2 spot, 58 and the 140. That's going to be Barbier and Rolick coming back in my direction, getting it done on the 1. Nelson takes it upstairs with the win. 58 bike comes back on the 2. The moto 29. 30 is the moto number. How about Soto, Johnson, Wilson, Levine, and Graham? 43 and the 156 going to go 1 and 2. That's Wilson and Johnson. 2-14 ride of Soto on that 3 spot. 2 riders moving on this time around. Wilson and Johnson on the moto 30. 31 is the moto number on the track now. Little Tykes and those little bikes 6 and under open. I'm looking for Irwin, Romer, and Reyes. Yeah. Down the back straightaway on the getaway. The Searchlight trying to run the show right now. He's got Reyes in his hip pocket. Irwin, Reyes, Irwin in and out of turn number 2. Oh, man, Irwin can't take it. He's looking left, looking right. The bobblehead is on right now. Here we go. Searchlight running the show. Got Reyes on that 2 spot as they turn home. There's the peek back at him. That's why he's the Searchlight. Irwin and the Flash both moving on. 32 is the moto number on the track now. 7-8 open. Burkholder, Broughton, Hardy, and Jones. The Diesel running the show on the top spot right now. Got Burkholder in his hip pocket as they turn for home. Pair of 1s moving on out of moto 32. Oh, man. The sun pokes through the clouds. We got a beautiful day going on here. Probably the coolest temperature we've had for Dixieland Nationals in some time. Thanks, everybody, for making the trip. Welcome to Powder Springs, Georgia. Palmricky, Howard, Hudzik, and Lafreniere through the section. 7 bike. Got to be Jackie the Juice getting it done on the 1. The Pride of Sonoya, Georgia. Going to lock down the top side with the 9 ride of Michael Hudzik for the Identify crew. The moto 33. 34 is the moto number on the track right now. What's up, Mama Boogie? How we doing today? Ratledge, Williams, and Lord. 3 riders through the section. 23 bike. The Flying Bear. That's a pretty good one right there. I like that. The Flying Bear, Lord, and the 5 ride, a 2-step depth. 5 is the moto number on the track right now. You don't need a nickname when you got a first name, a Turbo, but you better have some get up and go. Broughton moving on with the 29 ride at Tafflin. Broughton and Tafflin out of moto 35. 36, how about Rabinowitz, Stavropoulos, Gray, and more. Toxic colors, got to be Stavropoulos on the top side. LSG colors, Rabinowitz sitting on that 2 spot through the section. We're rolling. S-squared colors in the 3, but we're turning for home right here. Stavropoulos and Rabinowitz. That's a whole lot of consonants. That's all I can say. Whew. Gatto, Boyd, Brunetti, Gordon. Here we go, in and out of turn number 2. Brunetti running the show on the top side right now. He's got the regulator in his hip pocket. Here comes Gordon. Gordon got company coming. Super K, Gatto. Gonna go shopping right here. We're gonna drive it back to the line. Gatto gonna put an elbow on Gordon. Gordon gonna try and hold him at bay. Gatto gonna come by. Gatto and Brunetti go 1 and 2 out of moto 37. 38 is the moto number down that 3rd straightaway. We're rolling. Dawson, Hedger, Fink. 3 riders in the mix for 2 spots in a semi. Main event, Cameron Fink going to lock down 1 spot. And the 9 rider, Hunting Hedger on the 2. The moto 38. 39 is the moto number. How about Kopetsky, Cook, and Shellnut? Got to be Turbo getting it done on the 1. Shellnut through the section on the top side. Got Kopetsky on that 2 spot. Those will be your transfers out of moto 39. 40 is the moto number on the track. How about Monegro, Rowe, and Kennedy? In and out of turn number 1 down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Two riders moving straight on to a semi. Main event in 11-12 open. They're single file in and out of turn number 2. 13 bike. The Dozer. Kennedy on the top side. I got Kennedy getting it done on the 1. Monegro on that 2 spot as they come back at me. Kennedy and Monegro moving on out of moto 40. 41, Gam, Savino, Goris, single file in and out of turn number 2, 11-12 open, coming at me right here, 3 bike, L bike, going to go 1 and 2. That's Savino, got Gam on the 2, Goris in that 3 spot, in and out of your final turn. L bike going to take this one over, coming back at me, Gam and Savino, both moving on. 42 is the moto number. How about Fagley, LaFernie, Lafreniere, Fosdick, and Pigo. The goose is loose. We're getting it done on the 1 on a Saturday. Pigo and Lafreniere. The moto 42. 43 is the moto number. How about Carriasso, Bradley, and Hayes? 1 bike running the show right now. Got the 12 bike in tow. Got to be Carriasso and Hayes. The future going to make his move right here. He's up and under trying to get on the gas and the go fast. Just not enough real estate to make it happen. Carriasso and Hayes moving on. Ruiz, Gavin, Pittman in and out of turn number 2. The Roadrunner getting it done on the top side right now. Got Danger Gavin on that 2 spot. So coming back at me, Ruiz and Gavin. Moto 44. 45 is the moto number on the track now. Last rack of 13-14 open. Clements, Jones, and Pryor. Down that back straightaway looking for 2 this time around. Look like Liberty Colors running the show. Oh, nice up and under move right there. 7 bike now takes it over. That's Clements. Clements on the 1. 18 ride of Pryor on that 2 spot. Those are your transfers out of moto 45. Liberty Colors moving on. Hugger, I know you're out there listening. I hope you're doing well, man. We look forward to seeing you back at the racetrack real soon. Thanks for all you do for the Liberty Crew. And Liberty Crew, thanks for all you do for all of us Americans. Zavaner, Ross, and Lee coming back at me right there on the top side. 37 bike and the 7, a little air show by Rouse and Zavaner. Moto 46. Owen, Veritas, Oldham through the section. Got to be James Owen running the show out of Peachtree City, Georgia. J-Bike and the 8 ride of Ty Oldham moving on out of moto 47. 48, how about Palmore, Harless, and Fast. Down that back straightaway, they're rolling in and out of turn number 2. 40, 2 bike out on point. Got to be Cool Hand Luke Palmore. Palmore got the 6 ride of Harless in tow. Coming back at me right there, it's going to be Palmore and Harless out of moto 48. 49 is the moto number down the back straightaway. Lockley, Davis, and Clark. Got to be the boogeyman running the show right now. Oh, yeah, Boogie for the Velocity Crew. Mama Clark doing some raffling and fundraising for Boogie's World's efforts. Head on over to the Velocity tent if you want to participate. The boogeyman's moving on with the 8 ride of Lockley on moto 49. 50 is the moto number down the back straightaway. Garcia, Yoden, and Cardwell in and out of turn number 2. 3 bike. Got to be Tommy Yoden getting it done on the 1. Through the section, they're rolling back in my direction. Room for 2 riders this time around. Yoden and Cardwell will go 1 and 2 and move on. The moto 50. 51 is the moto number down the back straightaway. We're rolling 31 and over open. Kimmick, Bradford, Coates, Ashley, and Kennard. Ashley on the top side. Got Bradford on the 2. Ashley, Bradford, 1 and 2. 62 ride. Got to be Kimmick on that 3 spot. Coates sitting on the bubble as they turn for home. Ashley, Bradford, Kimmick, and Coates all moving on. 52 is the moto number down the back straightaway. It's the 10 and under girl cruisers. Little Tykes and those big bikes. Smith, Kopetsky, Dawson, Collard, Thompson. Top 2 going to the main. The Cali girl going to lead them through the section on the top side. Smith sitting on that 2 spot. The Tank got company coming for lunch money, but coming back at me. 7 bike, 4 bike, both moving on. Chambly, Pringle, Salter, Gray, Ellerton down the back straightaway. They're rolling. Profile Extreme Colors. Got to be the Rum Bum. Pringle on the top side. 4 bike. Sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be Gray. Turning for home. Coming back in my direction. Hashtag Be Like Pringle. Getting it done on the 1. Pringle's moving on with the 4 ride of Gray. And a moto 53. 54 is the moto number on the track. This time around, it's 11, 12-year-old girl cruisers down that back straightaway. I'm looking for Halberg, George, and Tilly. Top two moving on, looking for a little daylight. Got to be the Spitfire. Isabella George on the top side. George got Tilly on the two. Here comes Halberg through the section. The A-Train got a good run going on. She's going to go high-low, coming back at me right there. Gold Cup 1 and the 24, both moving on. Wolski, Callow, Tilly. Yeah, got to be Crazy Brook getting it done for the Claiborne crew out of Bakersfield, California. In and out of turn number 2, Gold Cup 3 ride. Tilly on that 2 spot. So I got Wolski, I got Tilly. They're going to go 1 and 2 and move on. Moto 55, 56. How about Patrick Caldwell? Davis down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Davis got the Powers Bike Shop crew running out on the top side right now. Caldwell on that 2 spot for the J&R crew. Got to be Patrick in the Albies colors on the 3. Through the section there, rolling. Davis going to keep the shiny side upright, put that Powers Bike Shop ride into a 11, 12-year-old girl cruiser semi-main event with Caldwell. Moto 56. 57 is the moto number 13, 14-year-old girl cruisers. Got to be the voice. Avery Jones running the show as they turn for home. Your national 45. Gold Cup 1 ride of the Possum Wells. E-ride of Matitude and the 4 bike of Laughlin. All moving on. Got a moto 57. 58 is the moto number. How about Fuchs, Panucci, Patillo, Foster, and Powell. Got to be Patillo. L.A. Lola getting it done on the 1. Gold Cup 3 ride of Fuchs, the District 1 and the F. Panucci and Powell rounding out your top 4. 59 is the moto number in and out of turn number 2. Looking for Francis, Matico, and Smith. 1 bike running out on point. Got to be Mad Rain, Madeline Matico coming back at me right there. Matico got to lock it down on the 1. The 8 bike of Kalani Smith going to come back on the 2 spot and move on. The moto 59. 60 is the moto number. How about Robeson, Nelson, and Turner? Total point racing in this one. Robeson got the ace in round 1, looking to double down in and out of your last turn. Battle on that 2 spot. Nelson trying to move up a spot this time around, and will. Nelson gets the 2. Turner gets the 3. Nelson and Turner locked up at 5 points apiece as they head to round 3. 61 is the moto number on the track now. 31, 35-year-old lady cruisers. How about Salter, Smith, Bradford, Newland, and Ellerton? Smith, Bradford getting it done on the 1. I got Newland on that 2 spot. The Gold Cup 3 ride of Salter on the 3 coming back at me. I got Smith, Bradford going to a main. I got Newland going to a main. And the Gold Cup 3 ride of Salter going to a main. 62 is the moto number. How about Murphy, Stevens, Broughton, and Brady? The Hula Girl got the rad dudes out on point on a Saturday afternoon. Broughton going to the big show. Coming back at me with the 12 and the L ride. That's Brady and Murphy joining in the mix. At a moto 62. 63, 41, 45-year-old ladies this time around. Looks like it's Snipes and Piper. We'll hope Miss Amaris is all right. Don't see Kelly here, so Amy and Casey moving on. Or Cassie. Sorry about that, Cassie. Snipes getting it with Piper. Out of moto 63. 64 is the moto number. Irvin, Badoniak, Lathan. Oh, man, it's the Czech chick getting it done on the 1 as she turns for home. Badoniak is in the zone and going to a main event. The HRP colors of Irvin come back on the 2. Miss Wendy's moving on with Sonia on a moto 64. 65 is the moto number on the track. 51, 55-year-old ladies, last rack of lady cruisers in round number 2 coming at me right here. Sharon on the top side, 4 ride of Bonet sitting on the 2. Bowman on the 3 with Knowles on the 4. So Sharon going to punch its spot. Knock Knock going to 2 main events. And the 354 ride of Bowman going to round out that 51-55 lady cruiser main event. Big hand for all of today's lady cruiser riders, show. They didn't sit on the sidelines and watch. They got out and participated all day long. Little Tykes, big bikes. Here we go. 7 and under cruisers. Bencomo, Kovacs, Hudzik, and Improda. The Birdman got the bombshell ride running out on point. Project Alpha colors of Improda on that 2 spot. So the Birdman and the Punisher out of Moto 66. 67 is the moto number on the back straightaway. We're rolling. Looking for Bach, Long, Dash, and Krat. Getting it done on the one right now. Got to be Boo Boo Long. Long on the top side. Got Dash on the 2 spot. Krat and Bach. Here we go. Here we go. Long getting it done on the 1. Dash on the 2 as they turn for home. Boo Boo going to lock down a spot in the main event along with Mr. Dash out of Moto 67. '68 is the moto number. 8-year-old cruisers coming down the mountain. Amoroso, Simplice, Mendez, and Autry. The Wedgie going to take them downtown in and out of number 1 down that second straightaway. We're rolling. Autry on the getaway down that back straightaway right now. Powers FX colors. Got to be Amoroso on that 2 spot. In and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. Gonna believe it's Amoroso on the 3. 14 bike on that 2 spot. Got to be Mendez. I got the Wedgie and the Magic Man coming back at me in a hurry. Man, if I got a Wedgie, I'd like a Magic Man to be around for some help, I guess. So, the Wedgie and the Magic Man moving on. Peterson, Meringue, Hardy, Ton, in and out of turn number 2. The Outlaw running the show. The Diesel tries to show him a tire. The Outlaw says, man, you don't get a name like the Outlaw by just folding the first time somebody comes at you. Hardy says, you don't get a name like the Diesel if you don't keep coming and coming and coming. Ton, Hardy, both moving on. 70 is the moto number on the track right now. 9-year-old cruisers. How about Windows, Azaraga, and Hedger? The Candyman on the move right now. 2 bike running the show. Got to be Windows, Azaraga, Hedger. Last turn race in Ashton. Azaraga going to show him a tire. 2 bike going to hold on. Windows and Azaraga both moving on. 71 is the moto number. How about Strayer, Horn, and Hadley? In and out of turn number 2, 6 bike. Got to be Jumpin' Jackson Horn. Doing it for the Profile Extreme crew. Coming back at me. Got to be Showman Hadley on that 2 spot. So I got Horn and Hadley. Transfers brought to you by the letter H. Grimes, Gray, Tompkins. Here we go. 258 ride. Chapstick Gray on the top side. Gray got Sweet Tea Tompkins on the 2. Little Chapstick, little Sweet Tea. Not a bad way to spend a day. They're moving on out of moto 72. 73 is the moto number. How about some Hegberg, Gronus, and Clark? More 9-year-old cruisers in and out of turn number 2. Clark taking it over this time around. 10 bike of Gronus sitting on that 2 spot. Got Hegberg on the 3 as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Clark going to get a spot. One of the Wicked Riders is moving on. It's going to be big time. Gronus out of moto 73. 74 is the moto number. 10-year-old cruisers on the track. Hall, Piper, Ratledge, Cataldo, and Dahlhauser. HRP colors. Got to be Piper on the top side as they turn home. Gold Cup 1 of Piper. Going to get it done. Hall going to take it up big and move on. On a moto 74. 75 is the moto number down the back straightaway. Cantrell, Hubbard, Quick, Caserta, and Massajuski. The Nate Dog running the show down that 3rd straightaway. In and out of turn number 3. Coming back at me. Got to be Wyatt Quick doing it for Pack BMX Racing. Back to the stripe. 4 bike, C bike, both moving on. 76 is the moto number down the back straightaway. 11-year-old cruisers. Started today with 14 riders in the mix. First rack coming at me right here. Dixon, Demiapara, Horn, Seabrook, and Kopetsky. Gold Cup 1 getting it done right now. Got to be Kopetsky. I got the Cupcake sitting on that 2 spot. Coming back at me. A&E colors going to make a move right here. But it's going to be Kopetsky and Seabrook. Moto 76. How about Markham, Hicks, Vega, Westfall, and Johnson? He's clean in and out of turn number 2. The Wild Man getting it done on the 1. Got Westfall sitting in that 2 spot as they turn for home. The Wild Man, Hicks, going to pick up a winner with the 971 ride of Peanut Westfall. On a moto 77. 78 is the moto number on the track now. 12-year-old cruisers, 2 riders going straight to a main event. Gooman, Schulte, Owens, Dufresne, and Tilley. Down the back straightaway, CD3 on the getaway. Black Crown Bike Shop colors out of Westwego, Louisiana. Coming back at me right there. CD3 going to turn and burn. Gold Cup 3 sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be the Scorpion. Schulte. Oh, yeah. And the zone colors rolling on that 3 spot. Got to be Owens, but coming back at me, Dufresne and Schulte moving on. Automoto 78, 79. How about Munsell, Beyer, Odshuren, and Piper? In and out of turn number 2. I got Piper on the top side. I got the Cooper Star on the 2. Cam Bama. Oh, here comes Power Bike Shop colors in a hurry right there. Got to be Odshuren. Odshuren tries to put it on the Cooper Star. The Cooper Star says, not at my town, baby. Not in my town. Piper and Beyer both moving on. 80 is the moto number on the track this time around. Gormley, Moscato, Jones, and Callow. The pup going to lock down that top spot. He's moving to a semi-main event. 780 bike of the Moose, Moscato. Going to get the 2. 81 is the moto number. Whitaker, Gross, Key, and Walter. 13-year-old cruisers down that back straightaway. Looking for 2 riders this time around. Single file style. Who's going to get it done on the 1 as they turn and burn out of number 2. 707 ride. Whitaker on that top side. Whitaker got the 29 ride of Walter on that 2 spot. Got to be Gross on the 3. Key in the 4 as they turn for home. 2 riders moving on. 707 in the 29. Whitaker and Walter. Bunker, Besson, Vandiver, in and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. BMX World Tour. Got to be Besson on the top side. S squared colors of Bunker on the 2. Those are your transfers out of Moto 82. '83 is the moto number coming down the mountain. 14-year-old cruisers. 5 riders in the mix for 4 spots. Ramsey, Westerman, Gavin, Bradley, and Caldwell. Going downtown, down the back straightaway. Oh, look like Westerman on the getaway. Ramsey sitting in that 4 spot right now. In and out of turn. Number 2, they go. Ramsey trying to make a move. Here we go. Still Westerman running the show. Caldwell on that 2 spot. So I got Westerman. I got Caldwell. I got the 4 bike of Ramsey. And the 8 ride of Gavin going to pick up that last transfer spot. On the Moto 83. 84 is the moto number. 15-year-old cruisers. Smith, Jones, Surrency, and Merlot. In and out of turn number 2. J&R colors. Got to be Beetlejuice Jones on the top side. Good battle on that 2 spot. Oh, man, my man Merlot on the move right there. He's going to slide into the 2. Here comes the Rifleman off the top side back to the line. Merlot. Thanks for checking those, sir. Jones and Merlot both moving on. Fast, Nevis, Vrolik through the section there, rolling A&E colors. Got to be Cohen Fast on the top side. Vrolik sitting on that 2 spot. Back at me, Fast and Vrolik. Both moving on out of Moto 85. 86 is the moto number down the back straightaway. Joyner, Fleming, Orison, Wheeler, and George. Got to be Spencer for hire. Getting it done on the 1. I got Joyner on the 2 spot. So I got Fleming. I got Joyner. They're going to go 1 and 2. Gold Cup 3 ride of George. Going to pick up that 3 spot with the 33 ride of the cameraman Wheeler. Rounding out your top 4. 1720 cruisers. How about Meyer, Schrepp, Senchek, and Lambert? Through the section they're rolling. Got to be Big Mac. The hair. Senchek going to get it done. And the 108 ride. Ryan Lambert going on to a main event. How about Schwartz, Dahlhauser, and Irvin down that back straightaway? We're rolling, looking for 2 this time around. Showtime running on the top side. Got to be Nicky Schwartz. Going to punch his ticket. Big Bird Dahlhauser going to get there on the 2. They're moving on out of 88. 89 is the moto number on the track. 26 30-year-old cruisers. How about Wilburn, Gresham, and Chapman? Got to be Evan Gresham running the show right now. Battle's going to be on that 2 spot. Wilburn holding on right now. Chapman going to take a look at it. Gresham going to be moving on with the 19 ride of Wilburn. Moto 89. 90 is the moto number down the back straightaway. Jesse, Tandanik, Bradford, and Skutnik. Time to shine. Mongoose colors out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Got to be Raymond Bradford. Getting it done on the 1. Bradford, easy breezy on the top side. 33 ride of Jesse. Coming back on that 2 spot with Skutnik on the 3. Those are your transfers out of Moto number 90. 91 is the moto number on the track right now. 36 40-year-old cruisers. How about Chambly, Lehue, Horn, Barley, and Wagner? Man in black on the attack. Got to be Jason Wagner coming back at me right there. 28 ride, the 20, and the all the way through the 15. There we go. So how about Lehue, Horn, Barley, and Wagner all moving on out of moto 91. 92 is the moto number on the track. Schmitz, Babinski, and St. Romain in and out of turn number 2 down that third straightaway. 4 bike running out on point. That's going to be Schmitz. St. Romain on the 2 spot. They're going to be moving on out of moto 92. 93 is the moto number as the beat goes on. 46 50-year-old cruisers. 93, 94 combined moto. Top 4 moving on this time around. Rogers, Claybaker, Wright, Campbell, and Peterson. The Hulk running out on point for the TNT crew. Got Mudslinger colors rolling on that 2 spot. Got to be the Duke, Rogers. So I got Campbell, Rogers, 6 bike of Peterson, and the 32 ride of Claybaker in a boat ride, moto 93 and 94 combined. 95 is the moto number on the track right now. 2 riders going straight to a 51-55 cruiser main event. Pringle, McCann, Vega. Got to be Pringle, bringing the factory directly to you with profile style. Jerry McCann doing it for the TNT National crew on the 2. So I got Pringle and McCann out of moto in 95. 96, how about Broom, Lambert, Flanagan down that back straightaway. Lambert running the show, got Flanagan sitting on that 2 spot. Broom looking for a way out of the 3. Man, oh man, here we go through the section. See what Marvell's got. Big Alan Flanagan trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Shawnee Lambert going to bring it back at me on the top side. Broom going to try the bump and run. Flanagan says, dude, I'm a lot bigger than you are. Flanagan getting it done with Lambert. Hey, I give Marvell a hand. That cat was banging bars right until the 11th hour. How about Madden, Merritt, Kennard, and Ripkowski? Thrill Billy. Oh, man, I got a whole lot of BMX knowledge right there. I got Thrill Billy and the Big Grizz coming back at me. Madden, Merritt, moving on with the 2 ride of Kennard on a moto 97. Little tykes, little bikes. 5 and under Navis down the back straightaway. We're rolling. How about Ransdell, Azaraga, Wagner, and Lajani? Oh, yeah. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go right now? In and out of turn number 2, 45 ride. Jax attacks all over that top side. Wagner on the 2, Lajani and Azaraga. Here we go, coming back in my direction. The 4-year-old Ransdale going to get the win and move to a quarter main event with the 171 ride of Cam Wagner. Give G-Money and Baby Drake a hand. Good stuff right there, like the smiles in the 5 and under Navi class. Here we go. Moberly, Jones, Abercrombie, and Crouch. Whoa, somebody lost the pedal over there down that 3rd straightaway. Coming back in my direction, getting it done on the 175 ride. The King, Gabe Moberly, and the 249 ride of Abercrombie. Give Vino a hand there. Gavin did a nice job, slipped the pedal through the section. And then here comes Reagan Jones. Let's give Reagan a hand. All right, Reagan. 4 years old and riding a bike, a BMX National race on a Saturday. That's a pretty cool way to spend a Saturday when you're 4. I could dig it. Patrick McCrary, Avendano, down that front straightaway there rolling. Man, oh man, Mean Muggins in the 2 spot. And if I have ever heard an appropriate nickname, that's one right there. Little Carter on that 2 spot. Lead right on the getaway down that 2nd straightaway right now. Oh, Audrey says, I'm going on the big set, y'all. McCreary through the section. Avendano going to run the show. Patrick on the 2 spot. But Miss Audrey says, I'm going through the big set on my Saturday. All right, I got to dig that right there. Noah going to pick up the transfer with the win. Carter going to move on to that quarter main event. And hey, Audrey, nice move out there hitting the big set, Audrey. Good job. She got a big old smile on her face and said, heck yeah, I hit the pro set. 5 and under Navi, and I hit the pro set. That's what she was saying when she came across the line. She said, I watched 1720X. They didn't hit the pro set, but I did. All right. Smith, Ralph, Grote, Moore. 5 and under Navi's on the track right now. The Monkey on the top side. Coming back at me. Emerson going to a quarter main event. 98 ride. Phoenix Ralph going to a main event. Give Alden Grote a hand. Alden's having some fun riding his bike on a Saturday. Brady, Cox, Lothar, 417 Lothar. The Punisher on that 2 spot. Going to be Teagan on the 3. Will going to lead him in and out of that last turn. Coming back out at me out of Bremen, Georgia. Lothar going to the quarter main with the Punisher. And a hand for Miss Teagan. Well, that's it for our 5 and under Navis. We're going to turn the page this time around at 6-year-old novices. How about Jones, Barnes, Stevens, Amorosa, and Ternahan? 63 ride. Roland Jones on that top side. Arana, Ternahan on that 2 spot. Jones, Ternahan go 1 and 2. They're moving on to a main event. 705 ride, the Tsunami, Amorosa. And the 57 ride of Stevens with your transfers. Big hand for Connor Barnes out there. Oh, I had another rider taking the big set, this time in 7 Navis. Allen Grote, Harvey, 516 bike. Carson Harvey running the show on the 1 right now. Harvey got Allen in tow. Grote hit the big set, so Carson's going to get the win. Elliott's going to get the transfer. And Garrett goes home with the satisfaction of knowing I hit the big set on Saturday. That's pretty cool. Duke, Grimes, Williams, all around on the outside looking for those last 2 spots in that 7 Navi. Main event through the section. We're rolling. Zachary Grimes getting it done on the 1. Battle's going to be on that 2 spot as they turn for home. Pair of 301 riders. Grimes is pumped about it. Way to go, Zachary. B-Bike, Jasper's moving on as well. Zachary and Jasper in 7-year-old novice. 8-year-old novice, 106 is the moto number. Total point racing in this one. Mann, Murphy, and Owen. Through the section, we're rolling. Gold Cup 2 ride. Running out on point as I lost a rider over in the turn. Coming back at me. Murphy going to get the second round ace. 229 rider. Owen gets the 2. So we'll have a 3-4-5 third round in 8-year-old novice. Means it's anybody's race as we check on Roland Mann over in turn number 2. 19 bike. Sophie Pittman going to run the show down that third straightaway for the H3 Veteran Services out of Evans, Georgia. Pittman going to lock it down on the 110 bike. A little sassy. 131 bike Van Erdstein and the 33 rider Rosenberg all moving on. 108, 109 as the moto number on the track now. 10-year-old Navi's looking for 4 riders going straight to a main event. Looking for Moore, Urena, Flynn, Letzinger, and Duke. Through the section we're rolling. Look like the 24 bike coming back at me. Make it the 668 ride. Letzinger on that top side. Letzinger going to get one. 52 ride. Moore going to get one. 343 a Duke. 289 of Flynn. Those are your transfers out of a combined 108, 109. 110 is the moto number down the back. Straight away we're rolling. Tomeno, Vega, and Long. 11-year-old Navi's looking for 2 riders going straight to a main event. Good battle on that 2 spot right now. 618 bike. Long running the show. Tomeno into that 2. Going to be Vega. On the 3, Long out on point. Here comes Tomeno. Long, Tomeno, Vega. Going to be Long and Tomeno both moving on. 111 is the moto number down the back straightaway. Evers, Watkins, Turner. Yeah. Got Miss Evers sitting on that 2 spot right now, but she's going white line shopping. Going to take this one over Thank you, sir. I was going to pick that up, but thank you. Oh, yeah, Evers on the top side now. Evers got Turner on the 2 as they bring it back to the line. Evers and Turner. Out of Moto 111, 112 is the Moto number 13-year-old novice. Total point racing Armand Long and Moore. Long leading the show this time around. Moore on the 2 spot. Armand on the 3. I got a 3, a 4, and a 5 points going into that third round. Still anybody's show in Moto 112. 113 is the Moto number. I got Price, Landry, and Calvin. Top 2 moving on to a 15 Navi. Main event through the section. We're rolling. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? 2 spots up for grabs right here. 297 ride. Cawthon gonna get that top spot. 122 of the Rocket Money picks up the 2 out of 113. 114 is the Moto number on the track right now, making their way around. 1720 Navis. Coming back at me right here. Top spot ride. 865 ride with the 116. 865. Garrett, you need to update your number. You should have an 826. Nope, my bad. I'll be quiet. Garrett, you're fine. Coming back at me right here, the 163, the 165 are both moving on. 163 of Zartman, 165 of Big Joe Worth. The 115. 116 is the Moto number on the track now. 41, 45-year-old Super Navis making their way. Neal, Barnes, Pittman, and Powell. In and out of turn number 2. 57, 325. Going to go 1 and 2. That's Neal. Pittman, 1 and 2. There comes Barnes on that 3 spot. Barnes going to slide into the 2. Coming back at me. I got Neal. Neal, Barnes, 325 of Pittman. Going 1, 2, and 3 and moving on out of 116. 117 is the Moto number on the track now. How about 4650 Navis? Meyer, Grimes, Shannon, and Graham. In and out of turn number 2, Velocity Colors on that top side. Got to be Charlie Meyer. Going to get it done on the 182 ride of Graham. 690 ride of Big Timmy Shannon on that 3 spot going on to a main event. At a 117. 118, last rack of the Navis on the track right here. Bonet, Schwartz, and Beasley. Oh, she's looking for a second ace right now with nothing but blue sky out in front of her. Knock, knock. Who's there? Gotta be Bonet. 2 wins. Beasley on that 2 spot. Schwartz comes back on the 3. Automoto 118. Man, Bonet not just pulling double duty, triple duty. Racing the cruiser, racing class, and working the track all at the same time. Doing an amazing job. I think she's in 2 mains now. Coming back at me right here, 30 bike. Miller on the top side. Miller's moving on with 207 bike. Came on by, Jim? Nope, 90 bike? Okay. Miller and Elman. Elman holding off Lindberry right at the line. In 119. 120, how about Taflin, Maluski, and Dunn? 46 ride, that's Maluski. 87 ride is Taflin. No Dawson Dunn in round 2. Hope Dawson's all right. Taflin and Maluski moving on. Lavoie, Wilson, Sherrill. Down the back straightaway, we're rolling 5 and under intermediates, little tykes, and those little bitty bikes. We're looking for 2 riders this time around. Time to shine colors sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be skills colors. Wilson getting it done on the 1. I got Wilson, Sherrill, Lavoie. That's my running order through the section. Back in my direction. 2 riders going to that semi main event. Last 2 spots to be decided right here. 71 and the Nag 18. Wilson and Sherrill. 6-year-old intermediates, 122 is the moto number. Simon, Manriquez, Marks, and Calhoun coming back at me. Top side ride, 540 is Simon, And Manriquez, the littlest Linville, moving on out of moto 122. Speaking of Linvilles, I hope they're doing well. JJ, Jaden, Mom and Dad, hope to see you back on the circuit soon. Turner, Stubbs, Tafflin, 6-year-old intermediates looking for 2 this time around in the zone colors. Going to bring it back at me on the top side. Got to be Tafflin. Going to get the 1. 129 ride of Stubbs comes back on the 2. And a 123. 124, 7-year-old intermediates on the track. How about Bencomo, Maluski, Roby, Stevens, and Menendez? 2 riders moving on to a 7 intermediate semi. Main event, 54 ride. Got to be Bencomo on the top side with the 12 ride of the Super B, Maluski. 124. Miller, Peterson, Kratt, and Hill. In and out of turn number 2. We're rolling in the zone colors. 43 bike. Running the show got to be Peterson. Peterson got Kratt on that 2 spot. Kratt got coming Gold Cup to a Miller in his hip pocket. Kratt going to have to get back on the gas and go fast. Miller going to try and come around on the top side. 43, Gold Cup 2. Peterson and Miller moving on out of 125. 126, Colleen, Johnson, Buckholtz, Lakovich. Through the section, we're rolling. 24 bike running out on point right there. Got to be Buckholtz. Buckholtz got the 91 ride of Colleen on that 2 spot. They're moving on at 126. 127 is the moto number on the track now. 8-year-old intermediates. How about Aarons, Rhoda, Smith, and Stiver? 33 ride. Got to be Leo Aarons doing it on the top side. Gold Cup 1, Rhodas moving into that 2 spot. Got Stiver on the 3 as they turn for home. Aarons going to lock down the 1. Gold Cup 1 going to move on. That's Rhodas and Aarons at a 127. 128, Falgett, Dennison, Bolin, Barbier. Down the back, straight away in and out of turn number 2. 40 bike, 48 bike, running 1 and 2 right there. Dennison, Bolin, Dennison running the show, got Bolin on that 2 spot. Barbier on the 3 as they turn for home. Bolin comes around on the top side. Dennison slides back into the 2, but they're both moving on at a 128. Goodrich, Owens, Beebe, Brady in and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. Oh, yeah. 51 bike getting it done on the 1 right there. Got to be Colin Brady. Brady got the 70 ride of Owens on that 2 spot. 66 ride of Insane Zane. Beebe slides into the 2 now. Owens back to the 3. Going to be Brady and the 66 ride of Beebe moving on at a 129. 130 is the moto number 8-year-old intermediates. The beat goes on. This is the 4th of 5 racks right here. Jones, Client, and Lepore. 320 rod. Running out on point. Got to be Client. Doing it for the Charlotte Bombshell crew out of Punta Gorda, Florida. Client going to lock it down on the 150 bike of Callan Jones. Picks up the 2 at a 130. Wiles, Armand, Johnson down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Got to be Martha getting it done on the top side. Armand going to lead them in and out of turn number 2. 51 bike on that 2 spot. Got to be Johnson keeping the shiny side upright. We sorted that one out. Armand and Johnson at a 131. 132 is the moto number on the track. 9-year-old intermediates. Graham, Trumbauer, Roby, and Newland. 27 bike running out on point. Got the 14 bike on the 2. So I got Graham, I got Roby, Trumbauer, and Newland as they turn for home. Graham on the 27 ride. Going to lock down that top spot. 14 ride of Roby picks up the 2 at a 132. 133, Marks, Johnson, Ramage, Pommels. Oh, yeah. Pommels running on the top side right now. 31 bike. Got to be Leo sitting on the 2. Coming back at me. Pommels. Johnson going to pick up the transfers at a 133. Drillia, Harper, O'Grady, Grimes in and out of turn number 2. Local Cat going fast. Got to be Harper taking this one over down the 3rd straightaway. But everybody's after his lunch money. One going by on the underside, one trying to come by on the top side. Harper going to have to get back on the gas if he's moving on. 72 and the 85 get it done. That's Grimes and Drillia. 134. 135 is the moto number on the track. Turning the page, it's 10-year-old intermediates going to semi-main events. How about Trapman, Trahanen, Dickerson, and King? 37 ride on the top side, got to be Chapman, and the 78 ride of King out of moto 135. 136, Iridia, Ellis, Morello, and Morzinski. 26 bike, got to be Reed Ellis on the top side right now. Ellis going to put the Rocket Racing colors on into a semi-main event. Going to be joined there by his teammate, the 96 ride of Morello. At a 136, 137. How about Zartman, Blazia, and Carroll? Gold Cup 2 ride. Got to be Carroll through the section on the top side. Coming back at me, Carroll and Blazia will go 1 and 2 and move on. At a 137, 138 is the moto number as the beat goes on. Last racket, 10-year-old intermediates. Dunlap, Bitter, Aguilera. Oh, yeah. Aguilera all over the top side right now. Got Bitter on that 2 spot. Dunlap on the 3. 2 riders going to a semi-main event. Aguilera and Bitter both moving on. 139 is the moto number on the track. This time around, it's 11-year-old intermediates looking for 2 spots in a semi-main event. How about Weiland, Marks, Hankey, and Turner? 120 ride. Hankey running out on point right now. They're bumping and running 3 wide on that second spot. Going to go to the 73 ride of Bodie Turner. Hankey and Turner. At a 139, 140. How about Griswold, Dixon, and Ellis? More 11-year-old intermediates bringing it through the section right now. 20 bike running out on point. That's the Hitman. Everybody's after his lunch money as he turns for home. Harlan going to get it done on the 1. The 43 ride. Griswold comes back on the 2 with your transfers at a 140. Minuti, Walls, and Turner in and out of turn number 2. More 11-year-old intermediates, 2 more spots in a semi-main event. Minuti going to lead them through this section. Back in my direction, 110% nutrition. Getting it done with the A&E ride of Turner, Minuti, and Turner. At a 141, 142 is the moto number. Last rack of 11-year-old intermediates. Demi Yapara, Motley, and Rush. 8 bike running out, 9 bike. Demi Yapara running out on point right now. Got Chip Rush on that 2 spot. Going to be Demi Yapara and Rush. At a 142. 143, Faircloth, McKinney, Johnson, Local Cat going fast right there. Got to be the Hedgehog, Braxton McKinney. McKinney on the top side, got the 110 ride of Johnson. Sitting on that 2 spot. Johnson got Faircloth in the hip pocket as they turn for home. McKinney going to lock it down with the 110 ride of Johnson. The 143. 144, Inman, Munsell, Baker, in and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. 824, 864 ride. Got to be Gavin Inman on the top side out of Montgomery, Texas. Coming back at me right there. 108 ride of Munsell comes back on the 2. 144. Verrett, Weeks, Kelly, in and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. Tommy Kelly sitting on the 3 spot. He's on the outside looking for a way in right now. 48 bike. Got to be Weeks getting it done on the 1. Weeks, Verrett, Kelly as they turn for home coming back at me. Weeks and Verrett moving on. At a moto 145. 146 is the moto number on the track. 13-year-old intermediates. Vandiver, Johnston, Young, and Cantrell. Local Cat going fast on the top side right there. Got to be Gavin Young coming back at me for the S-Squared crew. He's moving on with the 35 ride at Johnston. Pair of Georgia riders out of 146. 147, how about Clay Baker, BB, and Wheeler Garcia. 57 ride, got to be the Wizard, BB on the top side. Good battle on that 2 spot as they turn for home. Bump and run, come back at me. BB going to get the 1. 105 ride at Jackson. Claybaker picks up the 2 and moves on at a 147. 148, 14-year-old intermediates. Here we go. Sussin, Moat, Lawler, Murphy. 1 Hyundai bike running the show. Got to be Sammy Sussin coming back at me out of Clemens, North Carolina. Moat trying to hold on and move on, but the 162 bike going to get by him at the stripe. Lawler and Sussin at a 148. Jones, Curtis, Markham through the section there, rolling 23 ride. Got to be the Ghost Rider. Markham on the top side. H3 color, 77 bike of Curtis going to get in there as well at a 149. Snipes, Rothenbuehler, McVicker down the back straightaway. We're rolling. I got Rothenbuehler on the top side. I got McVicker on the 2. Snipes in the 3 through the section. They're rolling. Rothenbuehler got the shiny side upright. Going to bring it back at me. Rothenbuehler and McVicker moving on to a semi-main event. 15-year-old intermediate straight to a main event in this one. Top 2 moving on this time around. 57 bike Scotsco on the 1. Going to come back at me with the E-Ride, a Hunter Quick. Out of 151. 152, 16-year-old intermediates. How about Rogers, King, and Bolt in and out of turn number 2. 21 bike. Got to be King on the top side. 20 bike of Bolt sitting on the 2. King and Bolt going to be moving on out of 152. 153 is the moto number. How about Schmitz, Yates, and Gleason? Single file down that back straightaway, looking for 2 more 16-year-old intermediates to round out my 8-rider main event on a Saturday afternoon. On the one right now as they turn for home, coming back at me. 65 rider Schmitz, 101 bike of Yates, both going to the show. Out of 153, 154 is the moto number, looking for DeLagle, Turner, Beasley, Edson. 4 riders in the mix for 3 spots. Dr. No running the show. DeLagle. Oh, I lost one in the turn, so what you see is what you got. DeLagle will get the win. Edson will come back on the 2. Final transfer spot going to the Rocket Ride of Beasley. We'll check on Calvin Turner. Calvin's up. Give Calvin a hand. Tomano, Johnson, Jesse, Thomas, and Ledford. Top 4 moving on this time around. Coming back at me. 156 ride. That's going to be Ledford. 156, 156, 170. Brian Johnson, please put an F on for your main event. Brian Johnson, put an F on for that main event, please, and thank you. 157. How about BB? Getting it done for the Mad Cycles crew. Coming back at me, BB and Geraldo. Moving on out of 157. .158 is the moto number down the front straightaway. Murphy, Turner, Robinson looking for 2 this time around, going straight to a 41-45 main event. Oh, no, that's Turner right there, I guess. 39 ride. All by yourself? Okay, so Turner moving on. All right, so I got Moscato, Babinski, and Vrolik. That's who it is. Babinski said, man, I had to put a body on somebody before and it didn't work, but this time I'm just going to get in the clean air. That works way better. Babinski, Vrolik, both moving on. There we go, 160. Here we are, 46, 50-year-old intermediates. All right. Hollenbeck, Levine, Balcom, and Peak. In and out of turn number 2. Peak sitting on the bubble right now through the section. We're rolling. 31 bike. Hollenbeck running the show. Hollenbeck, 55 ride. Levine on the 2. 43, a Peak are your transfers out of 160. 161, 51 and over. Tamalo, Brockington, Bowman, and the Wabbit. Oh, I'll be very quiet when I'm hunting Wabbit. The Wabbit going to be moving on. Wayman Post, the 12 and the 82. Tamalo and Brockington moving on as well. Welcome to the Girls Club. We're headed down the back straightaway on a Saturday afternoon. I got 5-year-old girls. Gonzalez, Hardy, Southwell. Oh, man, the Giant running the show right now through the section. Well, you can see that right. Clearly a giant right there. A beast of a human being coming back at us. Gigi's going on to a main event. Joy-Joy's in there on the 2. The Giant and Joy-Joy. Give a big hand to the attitude. She got a smile on her face. All right. Gonzalez and Southwell with your transfers out of 162. How about 163? I'm looking for 4 this time around. Yarborough, Jones, Coxus, Davis, and Word. In and out of turn number 2, nag 2. Got to be Charlotte Word doing it for the Project Alpha crew. Word got the rock one in tow. That's Coxus. Word, Coxus, Yarborough, 1, 2, 3, coming back at me. Room for one more. Got to be the Powers ride at Davis. Moving on at a Moto 163. 164 is the Moto number on the track. 7-year-old girls this time around. How about Nearpass, Kessler, Wardensky, and Willen. A-bike running out on point, got the 4-bike in tow. So I got Willen, I got Wardensky going 1 and 2. Coming back at me, Farmer's Colors sitting on that 3 spot. So Willen, Wardensky, Nearpass, and the 5 ride of Wardensky go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 165 is the Moto number in and out of turn number 2. Looking for Collard, Ellerton, and Salter. Ellerton running the show right now. The Viper on point as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Make that the Bombshell. There's the Viper on the 2. So Collard and Ellerton go 1 and 2 out of 165. 166, Akins, Gray, and Chambly. Wicked Colors in and out of turn number 2. Got to be Crazy Cat, Gray. Got the 2-bike in tow. That's a little sassy. So the Crazy Cat and a little sassy going to be moving on at a 166. Lost one down the front straightaway. 167 is the Moto number. So what you see is what you got. There's my 4 street survivors in and out of that turn. Got to be the Tank, Haley Smith, 2-bike, Meatloaf Dawson, 4 ride of Bruni, and the 13 ride of Burgess. Give G-Bop Hill a hand. Graceland going to pick it up and ride it out. Hill on that back straightaway. Bruni, Dawson, Burgess, Smith, all moving on to a 9 girls main event. 10-year-old girls up on top of the mountain, making their way down that first straightaway. Thompson, Peak, Kellogg, Rigelsberger, top 2 moving on this time around. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? The Diva was trying to show him the fast way downtown and down that back straightaway. We're rolling. It's Kellogg on the top side right now. Kellogg got company coming in a hurry. In and out of turn number 2 we go. 3-bike trying to get up and under right there. Got to be Rigelsberger. Rigelsberger going to take this one over. Kellogg going to stay in the hip pocket. Rigelsberger going to shut the door. Kellogg slides back to the 2. Rigelsberger, Kellogg, Peak, 1, 2, and 3 for your transfers were Rigelsberger and Kellogg, the 3 and the N-bike at a 168. 169. Smeltzer, Pierce, Pringle coming back at me. Pierce on the top side, your Gold Cup 1. Got to be the 4-bike, a Rum Bum Pringle on the 2 out of 169. 170 is the Moto number now. Lacey, Spencer, Walski, and George. Got to be Crazy Brooke Walski on the top side. Nag 8 ride, Addison Spencer on the 2. Claiborne Colors, 09 Colors will go 1 and 2 and move on out of 170. 171, Callow, Tilly, Iverson. Got to be Ruby getting it done on the 1. She sees nothing but daylight as she's in and out of turn number 2. Iverson on the getaway. 13-bike sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be tongue out Tilly. So I got Ruby. I got Sophia as they turn for home. Those will be my transfers at a 171. 172 is the Moto number on the track now. Halberg, Wilson, Pringle, Riley. In and out of that last turn, coming back at me. S-squared Colors on the top side. Got to be Riley and the 5 ride, a little Hawaii Pringle. On a 172. 173, Caldwell, Patrick, Davis, Zavaner. 4-bike, Zavaner on the top side right now. The flip going to take him through the section on the top side. 3-bike, got to be Sid Vicious. On the 2, coming back at me. Zavaner and Caldwell. On a 173. 174 is the Moto number. 13-year-old girls looking for 4 this time around. Robinson, Palmer, Ricks, Horn, and Transu. Got to be Horn doing it on the top side for the Profile Extreme crew. Coming back at me. Horn going to get a spot 11 bike at Transu, the 5, and the Gold Cup 2. Robinson, Palmer rounding out your field. Out of 174. 175, 14-year-old girls on the track this time around. Laughlin, Jordan, Potters, Evelyn coming back at me. Profile Extreme and Daylight Colors. 1 bike, Gold Cup 2 bike, both moving on. That's Jordan and Evelyn. Out of 175. 176. How about Lynn Feste, Johnson, Transu, Daylight Colors running the show right now. Got to be Maddie on the top side out of Severn, Maryland. Coming back in my direction. Transu going to lock down the 1. Charlotte Johnson going to hold on and move on. Out of 176. 177. Foster, Joseph, Fuchs, Jeanette. Got to be the bullet on the top side right now for Acme Racing out of Grand Junction, Colorado. Through the section, back in my direction. Joseph going to lock it down on the 1. The 3 bike of Fuchs coming back for the 110% nutrition crew on the 2. Panucci, Powell, Pino, Happy Feet got the S-squared ride in and out of turn number 2 on the top side. Got Panucci sitting on that 2 spot. Powell on the 3 through the section. They're rolling back in my direction. Happy Feet, Pino going to lock it down on the 1. Panucci going to come back on the 2 and move on out of 178. 179 is the moto number on the track now. Walters, Amaris, Douglas, Big Sis going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Got Amaris for the Velocity crew on the 2. Walters in that 3 spot. In and out of your last turn. Coming back in my direction. S-squared ride of Douglas and the Velocity ride of Amaris. Both moving on. 17-20 ladies down that back straightaway. I got a Smith, a Matiko, a Wanger, and a Flynn. Top 3 moving on this time around. 2 bike going to lead them in and out of the turn. Got to be Mad Rain, Matiko. Matiko got the F ride of Mia Flynn sitting on that 2 spot. Matiko, Flynn, Wanger come back at me. 1, 2, and 3. Those are your transfers at a 180. 181 as the moto number combined with 182 on the track right now. Nelson, Merritt, Poulter, Robinson, and Fisk in and out of turn number 2. 162 ride. Poulter on the top side. Poulter. 6 rider Robinson, Pottler, Robinson coming back at me. Fisk on that 3 spot. Room for 1 more. Going to be Nelson getting it done and moving on. Out of a combined 181, 182. 183 is the moto number 31, 40-year-old ladies. How about Broughton, Iverson, Brady, and Murphy? Oh, seeing nothing but daylight. Got to be Iverson on that top side. 85 bike of Brady. On the 2 going to be Broughton. On the 3, those are going to be your main makers. At a moto 183. 184 is the moto number on the track. This time around, it's your 41 and over ladies. Looking for Irvin, Liebeck, and Amaris. Liebeck and Irvin going 1 and 2. Don't see Miss Amaris out there. Hope Kelly's okay. Andrea and Wendy moving on to a main event. Let's have a hand for all of our lady racers today, as that is the last of the lady racers in the second round. Woo! 6-year-old experts on the track right now. Little tykes, little bikes. Here we go. 3 riders going on to a main event in this one. In and out of turn number 1 down that back straightaway. We're going to be rolling. How about Atherton, Irwin, Allen, Romer getting it done on the 1 right now. Yeah. In and out of that turn we go. Got to be Allen on the top side. 10 bike, make it Atherton. Got Allen on the 2. I got Atherton, Allen, Irwin, Romer. 1, 2, 3, and 4 coming back at me. Atherton's going to get the win. Atherton, Allen, Irwin, 1, 2, and 3 all moving on. Out of 185. 186 is the moto number down the back straightaway. They're rolling. 7-year-old experts this time around. How about Long, Improda, Williams, and Griffith? Got to be Hutch the Clutch getting it done for the 09 crew out of Pineville, North Carolina, coming back at me. 5 bike of Griffith going to lock it down with the District 5 of 2-step depth. Williams and Griffith out of 186. 187, Honeycutt, Dash, Hudzik, single file in and out of turn number 2. They're rolling. 3rd straightaway racing. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? 2 riders going straight to a main event in this one. Nag 16 and the 28. Honeycutt and Dash will go 1 and 2 and bring it back at me. Out of 187. 188 is the moto number 8-year-old experts. 2 spots and a quarter. Main event. How about Howard, Lawrence, and Broughton? In and out of turn number 2, we're rolling. 2 bike. Got to be the fat boy on the top side right now. Got Howard sitting on that 2 spot. Coming back at me, Lawrence going to lock it down on the 1. Howard going to come back on the 2. They're both moving on at a 188. Jones, Menendez, Westfall down the back straightaway. We're rolling. Westfall running the show right now. Got Menendez on that 2 spot. My man CJ looking to make up some ground down that 3rd straightaway. Here we go. In and out of your last turn. Coming back in my direction. Ezra going to get it done on the 1. We got Westfall and Menendez both moving on. Meringue, Pomrecki, and Atratani in and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. We're rolling. 1 bike. Got to be Sweet Tea Meringue. Meringue going to get it done on the 1. Pomrecki will come back on the 2. Pair of S-squared riders going to be moving on at a 190. 191 is the moto number as we turn the page. More 8-year-old experts, 4th of 5 racks coming at me right here. Lafreniere, Lord, and Ratledge. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go right now? It's the Flying Bear, Lord. But man, oh man, we're going to go 3 wide in and out of your last turn. Coming back at me, Gold Cup 1 and Ratledge trying to hold on to that 2 spot. Here comes Lafreniere at the line. Lafreniere going to get in there with the Flying Bear. 23 and the A. Ton, Gasway, and Burkholder. 09 colors. Got to be K. Slade Gasway coming back at me right there. 9 bike going to get it done on the 1. 1 bike going to come back on the 2. That was Burkholder at a 192. 193 is the moto number down the back straightaway. We're rolling. 9-year-old experts looking for Custer, Bryant, Lakovich, and Racine. Lakovich running the show for the LSG crew down that 3rd straightaway. Alpha colors down to that 2 spot. Custer going to go white line shopping. Custer up and under move right there. We're going to drag race it back to the line. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? 9 bike, 20 bike. Lakovich, Custer moving on. 194. How about Gordon, Hedger, Broughton, Alter in and out of turn number 2. Top spot ride, getting it done on the 1. Got to be the Turbo Show. Broughton on the 1. Going to be Hedger on that 2 spot. Coming back at me, Broughton and Hedger moving on. 194. Checking on Warren Gordon, local rider going down over there in the first turn. Looks like Warren's up from the sounds of the crowd. Want to remind everybody, no practice, no race day registration on Sunday. We go right into the racing action at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So if you haven't already registered for tomorrow's race, go get it done before the main events finish today. You got through the main events today to register for tomorrow's race. No practice, no race day registration on Sundays. Sunday fun day right into the racing at 8 a.m. So you don't want to miss that one. Locked, loaded, ready to roll. Nice hand from the crowd for the regulator. Looking for Gray, Hegberg, Howell down that front straightaway. They're rolling. Got to be Jackson Howell going full tilt on the radio out of Henderson, Nevada. He's going to lead them in and out of the Supercross turn down the back straightaway on the getaway. It's Howell. Pair of wicked riders, Hegberg and Gray. 8 bike, D bike coming back at me right there. D bike of Gray sitting on the 2 spot right now. So I got Howell, Gray, Hegberg, 1, 2, 3 through the section. They're rolling, coming back at me. Howell going to go wire to wire. He'll move on to a quarter main event with the Hurricane Kyle Gray at a 195. 196 is the moto number down that back straightaway. 9-year-old experts looking for 2 spots and a quarter. Main event, how about Tompkins, Clark, and Horn? Got to be Jumping Jacks on the top side right now. Horn going to turn and bear down to number 2. Tompkins in that 2 spot, going to be Grayson Clark on the 3. So it's going to be Jumping Jacks and Sweet Tea moving on out of 196. 197, how about Williams, Azaraga, and Windows? Last rag of 9-year-old experts going downtown in and out of number 1 down that back straightaway. We're rolling. I got Windows. I got Williams. Williams running the show on the top side for me in and out of turn number 2. Still getting it done on the 1. 26 bike, 25 bike, 26 bike of Williams on that top spot. Windows coming back at me. Up and under move right there. Williams going to get the win. Windows will get the 2. They're both moving on. Out of 197. 198 is the moto number in and out of turn number 2. They're rolling. Cantrell, Dunn, Cataldo, and Fink. 1 bike out on point. Got the 68 bike in tow. 66 bike make it. So I got Dunn and Fink picking up the pieces with Cataldo over on the front straightaway. He'll ride it out. Going to be Dunn and Fink moving on. Out of moto 198. Fisher, Massachusetts, Quick, Lindner. Let's go downtown into number 1, 10-year-old experts looking for 2 riders into a quarter. Main event, 199 is your moto number. We're going to turn and burn down the back straightaway. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go right now? Yeah. In and out of turn number 2. Look like it's going to be Wyatt Quick getting it done on the 1. No, make it the 4 bike. 4 bike. Got to be Lindner on that top side. Got Quick on the 2. I got Lindner. I got Quick. 8 Ryder Fisher on the 3, but I got room for only 2 this time around. Lindner and Quick coming back at me. Looking like a couple of highlighters. Rutledge, Greenwell, Cole, and Moore. In and out of turn number 2. S squared colors all over that top side right now. Got to be Car Moore. Moore. Oh, man. There comes Greenwell for the Black Crown Army. In and out of that last turn. Cole sitting on the outside looking for a way in. A bike, 18 bike, both moving on. That's Greenwell and Moore. 201 is the moto number on the track. This time around, it's 10-year-old experts. Dahlhauser, Hubbard, Boyd, Caserta. The Nate dog going to lead him in and out of turn number 2. Got the 6 bike, a big bird boy Boyd. Sitting on that 2 spot. Hubbard looking for a way off of the 3 as they turn for home. Caserta and Boyd both moving on. 202, how about Rivas, Hall, Dawson, and Taflin. Down that back straightaway. Hall running the show, but everybody's after his lunch money. Hall on the top spot. Got Rivas on that 2. Rivas got in the zone color. Sitting on that 3 spot. Got to be Taflin. Coming back at me right there. The wild card, Hall. Oh, Hall opens the door. 28 bike goes up and under and gets on by. So Taflin and Hall go 1 and 2 out of moto 202. 203 is the moto number. I'm looking for Atherton, Johnson, Goris, and Markham. Goris running the show as you turn for home with James Johnson on the 2 spot. Those are your transfers out of 203. 204, Hachawatani, Cook, Transu, and Rowe. Let's turn and burn out of number 2, 3 bike. Running out on point right now, the Cheeseburger on the top side. 45 bike, Mason Cook, man on the move. Cook got company in his hip pocket as we turn for home. Coming back at me, 3 bike, 45 bike, both moving on. Horn, Wilkie, Monegro down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Man in black on the attack. In and out of turn number 2, 1 bike. Getting it done. Got to be fly like Mason Monegro. Monegro got Wilkie on that 2 spot as they turn for home. Those are your transfers. The 205, 206, BB, Seabrook, Ruiz down the back straightaway. Got to be the Spitfire running the show. Got the Cupcake sitting on that 2 spot. Going to be the Styling Assassin on the 3. In and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Still Spitfire, Cupcake coming back at me 1 and 2. Ruiz and Seabrook going to be moving on. Cupcake gets the up and under and takes it over. He and Ruiz out of 206. 207 on the track right now. 12-year-old experts. DeFriend, Shelnut, Gish, Johnson. In and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. Getting it done on the 1 right there. Got to be Jacob Johnson. Johnson got the 7 right of CD3 on that 2 spot. DeFriend got company coming. Gish going to try and make it happen. Gish goes high-low. We're drag racing it back to the line. CD3 going to hold on and move on with Jacob Johnson. At a moto 207. Picking up Turbo Shellnut out there. He's up and going to ride it out. Not the way he planned on that moto going. I know he was well taken care of and checked out well, though, because it was his grandma, his grandpa, and his aunt who made sure that he was okay before he could move. So I'm just saying, if you want first-rate care, I mean, I guess you got it as good as you were going to get it, Turbo. All right. Odd Sure going to lead him in and out of turn number 2, getting it done on the 1 for the PBS crew. Got the 17 bike sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be the Scorpion. In and out of turn number 3, coming back at me. Gooman looking for a way, but he's going to run out of real estate because Odd Sure and Schulte are moving on out of 208. 209 is the moto number down the back straightaway. Gregory, Kennedy, Murray, and Mooney. Mooney sitting on that 2 spot. Lead ride going to take him in and out of the turn right there. 48 bike getting it done on the 1. Got to be Gregory. Gregory, Mooney still trying to hold on to the 2. Here comes Kennedy looking to come around on the top side. Mooney trying to hold on. Come back at me. 13 bike slides by. So that was Gregory and Kennedy went 1 and 2 and moved on out of 209. 210 is the moto number on the track. Flores, Gam, Guidry, Piper. Coming back at me in and out of that last turn. L-bike, Gam on the top side. Got 9 bike. Piper comes by at the line. Laid down one more pedal and put the HRP ride in a quarter main event. Thompson, Bordas, Dunlap, Byer, single file through the section. Back in my direction, we're rolling. Bordas on the top side for the Hutland crew. Bordas, 27 bike of Thompson holds on to that 2 spot. Out of 211. 212 is the moto number 13-year-old experts. How about Besson, Gross, Transu, and Fagley? Oh, yeah, coming back at me right here on the top side. Got to be Besson, 23 ride, and the 1 bike. Gross going to get that 2 spot, 23 and the 1 out of 212. Clements, Key, Sosby, and Hayes racing. Mason got the Mongoose out on point as he turns home. Nag 7 ride going to lock it down with the District 7 of Luke Clements. Out of 213, 214. How about Callow, Iverson, Walter, and Whitaker? Yeah, new rider, 7 bike trying to get in there on that top spot. 6 bike going to hold on to it. So I got Walter, I got Whitaker through the section 1 and 2. Room for 2 this time around. Coming back at me, 6 bike, 7 bike, both moving on. 215 is your moto number on the track this time around. It's 13-year-old experts getting it done on the top side. 4th rack of 5 coming at me right here. Beebe, Gormley, Bowman, Moscato. I got to be the pup, Gormley, all over that top side right now. Got the 8 ride of Moscato on the 2 as they turn for home. Gormley and Moscato with your transfers out of 215, 216. How about Jones, Bunker, Pigo, Crawford down the back straightaway. J&R colors running out on the top side right now. Got to be Crawford. He's got the goose in his hip pocket going full tilt on the radio. Crawford, Pigo, easy breezy on the top side. Coming back at me, Crawford and Pigo both moving on. 217 is the moto number down the back straightaway. I got Fosdick, Bradley, Garcia, and Montes de Ocha. Garcia going to take him in and out of turn number 2 on the top side. 2 bike man on the move right there. Got to be the future. Gavin Bradley. Bradley into the 2 spot. Montes de Ocha looked to return the favor. Then he had to check it up. Garcia and Bradley moving on out of 217. 218 is the moto number looking for Suarez, Lafreniere, Carriasso, and Gavin in and out of turn number 2. 1 bike. Got to be Carriasso on the top side. 12 bike sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be Gavin coming back at me. Carriasso, Gavin. Suarez going to take a peek. Carriasso and Gavin both moving on. Rogers, Hill, Farrell, Gravett. Last turn race in action. Coming back at me right there. Got to be Hill. Chasing Gage. Going to get it done on the 1. The Bush Hog Farrell comes back on the 2 out of 219. 220 is the moto number 14-year-old experts making their way around the track right here. 2 more spots in that quarter main event up for grabs. Hoyam, Hayes, Pittman, single file racing through the section. 12 bike, both going to be moving on. That's Hoyam and Hayes in no particular order. Pair of 12s, pair of H's. Out of 220, 221. How about Piper, Pryor, Odd Shuren down the back straightaway. I got Odd Shuren running out on point. Got Piper in that 2 spot. Going to be Pryor on the 3.
No, I need a long time to go.
Coming back at me right here, Odd Shuren, V-Dub on that top side, Piper on the 2. Those are your transfers at a 221. 222 is the moto number on the track out right now. 15-year-old experts. I'm looking for Vrolick, Henson, Lee, and Elliott. Rogic got a phone home on the top side right now. He's on the getaway on a Saturday, in and out of your last turn, coming back at me. The pride of Powder Springs, Georgia, going to get it done right there. Rogic's moving on with the 7 ride of Rolick. The Moto 222.
Is this first round or what's your
Circles the first. Now I'm back on. There we go. J&R colors, the Beetlejuice, and the 6th ride of the Hot Rod Harless. So Jones and Harless, the 223, 224. How about Nevis, Merlot, and Irwin? No Merlot. No Dawson in round 2, so James Irwin's moving on. And Cristiano Nevis from Anywhere and Everywhere is going on to a semi-main event. Last record 15X. How about Zavaner, Wirtz, Chabrinsky through the section? We're rolling. Wirtz running the show on the top side right now. In and out of that last turn. Chabrinsky going to come back on that 2 spot. They're both moving on. The 225. 226 is the moto number down that back straightaway. McVicker, Monreal, Beckett, and Orison. It's McVicker running out on point right now. 48 rider. Beckett sitting on that 2 spot. McVicker, Beckett going to go 1 and 2 in and out of your last turn. Coming back at me. 39 and the 48. Both moving on. 227 is the moto number. How about Autry, Palmore, Fleming? Fleming sitting on that 2 spot, 31 bike. Autry running the show. So I got Autry, I got Fleming, I got Palmore. Room for 2 16Xs going to a quarter main event. Autry and Fleming both moving on. Schwartz, Roush, Drinkard down the back straightaway. It's Drinkard on the getaway for the Velocity crew. Getting it done on the 1. Boca colors. Got to be Rouse on that 2 spot. Going to be Schwartz on the 3. Looks like we've sorted things out single file style. So Drinkard and Rouse. Out of 228, 229 is the moto number on the track. How about Boyd, Veritas, and George? Top 2 going to that 16X quarter main event. Man in black on the attack, in and out of turn number 2. Got to be Hayden Boyd. Boyd on the top side. Got the X-Man George on the 2. Those will be your transfers out of 229. 230, Oldham, Joyner, Wheeler. In and out of turn number 1 down that back straightaway. Got to be the can man on the getaway. Joyner got the gas and the go fast. Oldham and Wheeler trying to reel him in, but right now it's just too much. Can and Joyner. Joyner down that 3rd straightaway on the getaway. Got Wheeler sitting on that 2 spot. Oldham going to try and make something happen right here. Oldham goes high, comes back low. Wheeler trying to hold on. Wheeler hold on. Oh, Oldham came by at the line. Okay.
Come on, wake up.
Cardwell, Schwartz, Waller, Albro coming back at me right there. 9 bike RJ Waller, 65 ride of Cardwell. A 231. 232, Shar, Biggs, Meyer, Garcia in and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. Biggs on the top side right there. 16 bike going to move by right now. I got to be Geronimo Garcia. Garcia going to come back at me on the top side. 183, 60 ride. That's Charlie Biggs comes back on the 2. A 232, 233. How about Grace, Powell, Clark, and Bo? The boogeyman running the show. He's got Blake Powell sitting on that 2 spot. Man, oh man, Grace sitting on the 3, coming back at me. Last turn race in action. The boogeyman. Blake Powell going to overcome that big old wall he was carrying around above his head. Powell and Clark moving on. How about Lockley, Haas, Tyler? In and out of turn number 2, we're rolling. 116 ride. Ethan Tyler got Matty Haas in his hip pocket, so it's going to be Tyler and Haas. Pair of Florida riders moving on out of 234. Robbins, Davis, Garcia down the back straightaway. We're rolling. Jackie Moon getting it done on the 1. Robbins going to take him in and out of turn number 2. Oh, yeah. Through the section, we're rolling. JR3 getting it done on the top side. Got the Bullet Garcia on the 2. Jackie and the Bullet moving on. 235. 236 is the moto number on the track. 2125X. How about Seacrest, Gray, and Smith in and out of turn number 2. Local kid, the Candyman, going to slide into the 2 spot right there through the section. Seacrest going to go white line shopping, going to try and return the favor, but coming back at me, going to be the 73 and the 102. Gray and Smith both Moving on. 237 is the moto number. How about Rooney, Safeldi, and Kreisman? Got to be Kreisman running the show in and out of turn number 278 bike. Going to get it done on that 2 spot. Safeldi, Rooney taking a little detour. Kreisman and Safeldi. Moving on. 2635X238 is the moto number. How about Bynum, O'Connor, Lindauer, Wilkerson, and Phillips? Top 2 moving on this time around. 56 bike. Got to be Lindauer. Nope, make it the 30 ride. Running the show right there. Got to be Good Sir Bynum. Bynum going to come back at me on the top side. 33 in the twos. Markle, Rose, Nova, Ashley, Dawkins coming back at me on the top side right there. 489 and the Gold Cup 3. Nova and Markle at a 239. .240 is the moto number on the track. 36 40-year-old experts. How about Bruno, Walter, and Hunt? In and out of turn number 1 down that back straightaway. 2 for 20 on the getaway. Lost one on the exit of the turn. So Hunt's going to get it done on the 1. I lost Eduardo. Fear the Beard checking on Eduardo. So Hunt and Bruna moving on out of 240. Get Eduardo picked up over there on the exit of turn 1. Make sure everything's all right. Eduardo's up. Nice hand from the crowd. Holder, Johnson, St. Romain, Oyam, and Flores. 41-45X. 2 riders going straight to a main event. Fast cats in this one. Somebody's going to be on the outside looking for a way in. St. Romain down that back straightaway on the getaway. He's got some gas and some go fast right now. Got to be the king, David Flores. Sitting on that 2 spot. Big James Holder on the 3 as they bring it down that 3rd straightaway. In and out of your last turn. Coming back at me. St. Romain going to put the Claiborne ride into that main event with the 81 bike of King David. How about Schmidt, Kymick, Akins, Floyd, and Fagley? Yeah. Levi Floyd running the show in and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Gold Cup 1, got to be Fagley on that 2 spot. So I got Floyd, I got Fagley coming back at me 1 and 2. Floyd, Fagley, the 249 ride of Schmitz, and the 62 ride of Kimmick. So the 1 and 2, though, were Floyd and Fagley. Those are your transfers out of 242. 243 is the moto number on the track now. 46 50-year-old experts looking for Campbell, Kelly, Swagger, and Ross. 8 bike running out on the top side right now. Swagger. 46 ride of Kelly for A&E. 24 ride of Campbell. And Ross is rolling, so the man is up, so at least he's all right. Ross, you all right? He says he's been better. All right, well, we wish he's well enough to be back with us tomorrow morning. 51 and over experts out on that back straightaway. Flanagan, Broom, Coates. Excuse me if I called this one before. I think we talked about this one just a minute ago, but we flipped the script now. Flanagan on the outside looking for a way in. Marvell says, man, oh, man, it's my turn, Big Al. Off. Marvell going to try and put it on Dominic. Did he open the door for Flanagan? Did Flanagan come by? Outside bike. Flanagan came by. Coates and Flanagan. Man, Marvell. Ugh. Tough break right there. Gonzalez, Pringle, and McCann. Oh, yeah. Hashtag be like Pringle. Got to be Pringle and Gonzalez. Fun size moving on. The Moto 245. That's it for our 2 qualifying rounds. Quarter main events. 3rd round of Pro Open coming at me right now. 3rd round of Pro Open coming at me right now. Flanders. one. Pretty good pop from Adams on the inside. He's got Suarez in his hip pocket, though. We're going to go downtown in and out of number one. Quick Nick got the rift tangent right on the getaway on a Saturday down that back straightaway. Oh, man, I got Adams. I got Suarez. I got Quirrells. 1, 2, and 3. Make it Flanders on the 3 spot. This time around with Flanders on the 4. Quick Nick going to come back around at me. That's 3 times around with the aces. He gets the win. The Mosquito gets the 2. 36 bike. 26 bike of Quirrells comes back on the 3 there. Flanders on the 4. So I believe the podium on the day goes Adam Suarez. Adam Suarez, Flanders, Quirrells.
If you want to make the perfect peanut butter jelly sandwich, you have to put the peanut butter on first. Whoa, go back to your room. Sorry, bro. I just wanted to let you know, if you head on over to supercrossbmx.com, you can get yourself a brand new shirt. It's getting kind of cold, so don't forget your jacket. Bad hair day, dude? No worries, wear a hat. Pedal faster with these super light socks. Thanks for the sandwich, bro.
I see the relationship with STACYC and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what STACYC brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on STACYCs and how well they perform and adapt to this new technology. Whether you're riding a STACYC or you're riding a BMX bike, you're riding a moto, for the most part, it's you and your machine. It's up to you what you can do with it and your passion and your skills and where it can take you.
J&R Bicycles is proud to offer live inventory, same-day shipping on orders placed before 3 p.m. Eastern, 24-hour customer support through our live text agents, and the same great quality of service that has helped us earn a 4.8 Google rating for over 30 years in business.
Side right there. Let's go downtown in the number one. Neil gonna try and bring it around on the top side. Yeah. Hotchkiss trying to get in the mix as well down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? Believe that's gonna be Hotchkiss on the getaway down that back straightaway. We're gonna turn and burn out of number two. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? 33 ride. Running the show right now. Aaron's, Big Leo Aaron's on the top side. 20 bike and Neil sitting on that 2 spot. Coming back at me right here. I got Aaron's, Neil, Hotchkiss. 1, 2, 3, 4 spot going to the 16 ride of Clifton Strong. Smith, Boyd, Mejia, Client, and Barbier down that front straightaway. The blue cheetah going to take them downtown in and out of turn number 1, S squared colors. Going to lead them down that back straightaway. Mejia trying to get in the hip pocket as we got some giddy up and go down the back straightaway. Get away. Yeah. Smith, Mejia, 1 and 2 in and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. Smith still running the show. Got Mejia on that 2 spot. B-Ride. Got to be Flower Power. Rolling on the 3. I got Client on the 4. Barbier looking on the outside for a way in. Coming back at me. Smith, Mejia, Boyd, Client. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gray, Allen, DeVera, Kratt, and Bowen. Downtown into number 1, Time to Shine colors going to run the show on this one. Got to be Allen. Got Claiborne colors. DeVera on that 2 spot as they turn and burn down that back straightaway. I got Allen. I got DeVera. Wicked Ride. Got to be Gray on that 3 spot. Allen, DeVera, Gray, 1, 2, 3. Oh, Gray got coming. New rider going to push the pace into the middle of that rider. Kratt says, man, I'm punching my ticket in the semi-main event. Kratt's up to the 2 spot now. I got Allen. I got Kratt coming back at me. Allen, Kratt, DeVera, 48 ride gets in there on that 4 spot. So that was Allen, Kratt, DeVera, and Bowen all moving on. The quarter main number 3, quarter main number 4, last of the 7-8 mixed open. How about Armand, Peterson, Gearman, Miller, and Furr down the back straightaway? We're rolling. 4 riders moving on to a semi. Main event. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? Look like Martha taking this one over early. Armand round on the top side. 7:45 ride. Gearman back to the 2. 14 ride of Peterson on the 3 as they turn home. I got Armand, Gearman, Peterson, room for one more. Going to be the Gold Cup 2 ride of Miller. The quarter main number 4. Quarter main number 5 on the track right now. 11-12 mixed open. Geraldo, Martinez, Abney, Demi Yapara, and Clark. Let's go downtown in and out of number 1 down that back straightaway. We're rolling. 4, 11-12 mixed open riders moving on to a main event in this one. Yeah, who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go right here? In and out of turn number 2. Lead ride, getting it done on the 1. Got to be Abney. Abney got the 50 bike. Got on point Martinez. Holding on to that 2 spot. I got Abney. I got Martinez. They're going to turn and burn out of number 3. Coming back at me. Abney going to get the win. Martinez going to hold on to the 2. Gold Cup 2, District 2. Both moving on. Geraldo and Clark joining Abney and Martinez. Zavaner, Swagger, Byerly, Spencer, and Davis down that back straightaway. We're rolling. 09 colors. Got to be Swagger on the top side. Got a pair of 09 riders going 1 and 2. So I got Swagger. I got Spencer 1 and 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Zahner on that 3 spot. Zavaner coming back at me. So I got Swagger, Spencer, Zavaner 1, 2, and 3 with the 183 rider. Byerly coming back on the 4. And a quarter main number 6. Quarter main number 7 on the track right now. Here we go. Looking for Jones, Harp, Tilley, Payne, and Turner. Back straight race in action, starting to sort things out like this. Got to be the mustard foot. Jones on the top side right now. In and out of turn number 2. It's still Jones running the show. Jones got the top side, got the 11 right of Harp. Sitting on the 2. Jones, Harp, Tilley. 1, 2, 3 down that 3rd straightaway. They're rolling. Payne sitting on the 4 spot. Lost 1 going into the turn there. So coming back at me. Mustard foot going to get the win. 43 bike of Tilley will get the 2. 27 ride of Payne gets the 3. Turner gets the 4. Checking on Slade Harp, who went down. We got Slade up. $11-12 mixed up and coming down the mountain. We got Quarter main number 8. Here we go. Let's go downtown. I got Searfoss, Brown, Minuti, Weeks, and Ellis. Top 4 going on in the show this time around. Down the back straightaway. Got to be Crazy Leg Searfoss. Doing it for the Velocity crew. Out on point. Oh, yeah. In and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. It's still Searfoss on the top side. In and out of 2. 26 bike. Going to be on that 2 spot. Got to be Matty Brown as they head down that 3rd straightaway. 48 bike of Weeks. Going to get in there on the 3. So coming back at me. I got Searfoss. I got Brown. I got Weeks. Room for one more. 30 bike of Minuti. Oh, moving on. Little tykes, little bikes. Here we go. 5 and under novice.
That's my grandson.
Holy cow, I'm missing a whole bunch of sheets, though. All right, here we go. I got Gwertz, I got Petrie, I got Schwartz, Moberly, and Ralph coming back at me in and out of that last turn. Top spot ride, 159 ride, going to get it done, 116, 175, and the 220 for my 4 transfers out of quarter main, number 9. Quarter main.
Paper thing was going to work out. But
Quarter main number 10 on the track. How about Ellerton, Lindauer, Bunker, Abercrombie, and Smith? Down that back straightaway, we're rolling. Oh, yeah. I got Bunker sitting on that 3 spot. Look like Black Widow colors on the top spot as they turn and burn out of number 2. Coming down that 3rd straightaway. Still 20 bike running the show right now. Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am. Smith all over that top side. The monkey. Oh, we're banging bars on that 2 spot. New rider coming back under. Lindauer, Bunker, 20 ride of Smith. A ride of Ellerton, 1, 2, 3, and 4. How about Brower, Bowley, Ransdell, Patrick, and Cox? Heck yeah, down the back straightaway we're rolling. Top 4 going on to that semi. Main event, 5 and under novice. Trying to make their way down that back straightaway. Who's got some giddy up? Who's got some go-go on a Saturday afternoon? Oh, yeah. Look at there. I got the 75 bike. Got to be Barley on that top side. 59 ride. Going to be Brower on that 2 spot. 45 bike of Ransdell on the 3. 65 bike trying to hold on to the 4, but the 5 bike of Cox going to slide by into the 4. Patrick on the 5. So they're going to come back at me. I'm going to have Barley, Brower, Ransdale, and the 5 ride of Cox. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
You got it down.
There's a system.
You got it.
Finney, Harvey, Wagner, Avendano, and Lother down that back straightaway. More 5 and under novice on a Saturday afternoon. Top 4 moving on this time around. Oh, yeah. Look like it's going to be the 517 bike running out on point right now. Got to be Crew Harvey. Harvey going to take him in and out of turn number 2 on that top side. Takes a look over his shoulder. Opens the door for the 78 bike. I got Harvey. I got Finney. 1 and 2 down that 3rd straightaway. 88 bike. Avendano sitting on that 3 spot. The battle's on the 4 between Wagner and Lother. Coming back at me right there. Harvey going to lock it down on the Finney. Going to get the 1. Harvey going to get the 2. 3 bike of Avendano and the 171 ride of Wagner. Go 1, 2, 3, and 4 at a quarter main, number 12. Quarter main 13 on the track right now. 8-year-old intermediates looking for turn back. Faircloth, Amorosa, Dennison, and Jones. 66 bike. Got to be Amorosa on the top side. Got the 120 ride of Turnbach sitting on the 2. Coming back at me. I got Amorosa on the 1. Turnbach on the 2. 36 ride of Faircloth on the 3. 40 ride of Dennison. Going to round out your top 4. Neal, Simplex, Godfrey, Bowen, and Klein. In and out of turn number 2, 20 bike. Got to be Neal all over that top side. I got Bowen rolling on the 2. Neal, Bowen, Gold Cup 2 at Godfrey. Sitting on that 3 as they turn for home. So I got Neal, Bowen, Godfrey. One more 25 bike of Simplex will pick up the 4. No worries. Enjoyed it. Thank you, sir. 15 is your quarter main event number on the track right now. How about Peterson, Furr, Aarons, BB, and Armand? Down that back straightaway, we're rolling. Oh, got to be Leo Aarons. Aarons on the top side as he's going to turn and burn out of number 2. Black crown color sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be Martha. Oh, man, I got Armand. So Aarons, Armand, Peterson, 1, 2, and 3 coming back at me right there. Aarons, Armand, Peterson, and the 46 ride of Ferg, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 8-year-old intermediates this time around. Quarter main number 16, Wagner, Harrison, Rodas, Brady, Johnson. In and out of turn number 2, we're rolling, getting it done on the top side right there. 67 bike, got to be Wagner. Wagner got the Gold Cup 1 of Rodas on that 2 spot. Wagner, Rodas, Harrison, 1, 2, and 3 through the section. Coming back at me right there. Wagner, Rodas, Harrison. Room for one more. Going to be the 51 bike of Tevin Johnson. At a quarter main 16, quarter main 17 on the track right now. 8-year-old experts, Hardy, Saninga, Autry, Mendez, and Lafreniere. Oh, getting it done on the 1. Got to be Saninga. Oh, I lost the diesel out of the turn, so what you see is what you got. Coming back at me right there. Qualifiers will be Saninga, Autry, Menendez, and Lafreniere. The diesel's up. Give Cooper a hand. He was going for it. Somebody's going to say he was in a transfer spot. What was he doing? He was racing. That's what he was doing. Waters, Lindberry, Belcher, Westfall, Lord, 8-year-old experts, 4 riders going on to a semi. Main event down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? Oh, yeah. Come on. In and out of turn number 2. Single file style. Getting it done on the 1. Got to be the Nag 8. Waters on that top side. Gold Cup 2 ride. Lindberry on that 2 spot. 9 bike of Belcher. Rolling on the 3. Got to be Westfall. On the 4 they turn Rome. Waters, Lindberry, Belcher, and Westfall all moving on. 19 is my quarter main event number. Looking for Graves, Hudzik, Howard, Meringue, and Gasway. Down the back straightaway on the getaway. Got to be the Mighty Mouse. Graves on the top side as they turn and burn out of number 2. Got Jackie Juice Howard sitting on that 2 spot. So I got Graves, I got Howard, 09 colors. Man on the move right there. Got to be Gasaway. Graves, Howard, Gasaway running 1, 2, and 3 as they turn Rome. Sweet Tea Meringue trying to hold on to that last transfer spot and will get it done. At a quarter main 19, quarter main 20 on the track, last rack, 8-year-old experts. How about Paxman, Sneed, Lawrence, Palmrecki, and Burkholder? Oh, yeah, got to be the Snot Rocket Sneed. He's going to turn and burn out of number 2 on the top side. Got Paxman and 2 on that 2 spot. 1 bike, going to be Burkholder on the 3. Through the section, they're rolling, coming back in my direction. Sneed, Paxman, Burkholder, 1, 2, and 3. 2 bike of Lawrence comes back on the 4. Those are your transfers out of quarter main 20. Quarter main 21 on the track now. 9-year-old experts, Daugherty, Scoggins, Gray, Hedger, and Tompkins. Nomads colors running the show. Got to be Chapstick, Gray getting it done on the 1. There comes Scoggins, man on the move through the section. Daugherty back to that 3 spot as they turn for home. Gray, Scoggins, Daugherty, and the 2 ride of Tompkins go 1, 2, 3, and 4. George, Howard, Perez, Broughton, Horn down the back straightaway. It's got to be the issue. Preston George running the show on the top side right now. George going to turn and burn out of number 2, the rabbit one. Howard sitting on that 2 spot. I got George. I got Howard. I got Horn. 1, 2, 3. Got to be Broughton sitting on that 4 spot. Through the section, they're rolling back in my direction. Turbo sitting on the bubble as he turns around, landing. Going to turn up the pace. Coming back at me. Perez going to slide by at the line and get that 4th transfer spot. So George, Howard, Horn, and Perez at a quarter main 22. Gonzalez, Beckley, Lukovic, Gray, and Williams in and out of the turn. Got to be Speedy Gonzalez on the top side for the 09 crew. Lukovic on that 2 spot. Got to be the Condor flying on the 3. Beckley got everybody after his lunch money. Gonzalez, Lukovic, Beckley, 1, 2, and 3. 26 rided to Machine Williams on the 4 out of quarter main 23. Quarter main 24 on the track right now. Gatto, Harp, Custer, Howell, and Windows. Jackson Howell going full tilt on the radio. He's going to turn and burn down that 3rd straightaway. Got Bassett colors of Harp sitting on that 2 spot. Going to be Custer on the 3. So I got Howell, Harp, Custer, 1, 2, and 3 with Gatto on the 4. Those are your transfers at a quarter main 24. Quarter main 25 on the track. 10-year-old experts. How about Andrade, Williams, Hurley, Quick, and Caserta? Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. Toxic Colors. Got to be Devin Hurley on the top side right now. Hurley going to turn and burn with the Night Train Williams on that 2 spot. Hurley, Williams, 1 and 2. Andrade for the Bombshell crew on the 3. Got to be Caserta on that 4 spot as they turn for home. So Hurley, Williams, Andrade, and Caserta all moving on. Backer, Trumpeter, Stavropoulos, Lindner, and Boyd. More 10-year-old experts, Quartermain 26 on the track right now. Let's go down that back straightaway. Trumpeter on the getaway. He's got the black crown right out on point on a Saturday afternoon. Got to be the bold backer, LDC Colors, sitting on that 2 spot. Stavropoulos for the Toxic crew on the 3. Lindner trying to hold on to that 4 spot with the Bird Boy. Rolling in the 5. Coming back at me. Trumpeter, backer, Stavropoulos, and Lindner all moving on. Brunetti, Rabinowitz, Dunn, Moore, and Revis. More 10-year-old experts. Quartermain number 27 down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Getting it done on the top side right now. Got to be Car Moore. Moore getting it done. He's got Nomad's Colors of Dunn on the 2. So I got Moore, Dunn, Rabinowitz, 1, 2, and 3. Brunetti and Ruiz picking up the pieces, trying to figure out who's going to get the 4 spot. Moore, Dunn, Rabinowitz go 1, 2, and 3. Brunetti sitting on the 4 through the section right now. In and out of your last turn, coming back at me. Brunetti will get that last transfer at a Quartermain 27. Quartermain 28 on the track right now. More 10-year-old experts. Last rack of these cats. How about Piper, Warner, Fink, Greenwell, and Hall? You know Greenwell. On that 2 spot, got to be the kid Warner running the show right now for the Alto crew. Down that back straightaway, I got Warner. I got Greenwell running 1 and 2. Fink sitting on that 3 spot. So here we go. Warner. Greenwell. Now it's Piper into the 3. Fink back into the 3. Fink and Piper going to come back 3 and 4. Hall's the man on the outside looking in. So Greenwell, Warner, Piper, and Fink all moving on. Binneker, Douglas, Rowe, Odchurin, and Gam. Got to be the dive bomber on the top side right there. Douglas through the section on the top side. The Ozman cometh on the 2. Got to be Rowe. Coming back at me. Douglas, Rowe, 1 and 2. 253 of Binneker, and the L ride of Gam. Oh, moving on. Veritas, Cole, Schulte, and Piper. 30 is that Quartermain. 12-year-old experts down the back straightaway. We're rolling. Got to be Coley doing it for Sean Carvalho's LDC. He's going to turn and burn out of number 2 on the top side. 2 bike sitting on that 2 spot. That's Veritas. Veritas got company coming from Cole into his hip pocket. 9 bike of Cam Bam sitting on that 4 spot as they turn for home. So I got Coley, Veritas, Cole, and Piper. At a Quartermain number 30. Quartermain 31. How about Hurley, Badonic, DeFriend, Gregory, and Thompson. In and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. Oh, yeah. On the gas and the Go Fast Gold Cup Colors. Got to be the Badnator. Badonic getting it done on the 1 guy. Hurley sitting on that 2 spot. So I got Badonic. I got Hurley coming back at me. 48 ride of Gregory and the 27 ride of Thompson. All moving on. Gibson, Savino, Johnson, Kennedy, Bordas, in and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. Gibson got the Claiborne ride out on point. Got the 13 bike of Kennedy sitting on that 2 spot. 3 bike. Got to be Savino on the 3 as they turn for home. I got Gibson, Kennedy, Savino, and Bordas going 1, 2, 3, and 4. 33 is my Quartermain. 13-year-old experts. Kelleher, Reeder, Sterling, Clements, and Gormley. Back straightaway, getaway, J&R Colors. Got to be the Ripper. Kelleher all over that top side. Oh, yeah. And then out of turn number 2, we're rolling. Kelleher running the show. 6 bike of Sterling on the 2. 7 bike sitting in that 3 spot. Going to be Clements. Reeder trying to hold on. Gormley trying to make something happen off of that 5. Reeder opens the door. Reeder, Gormley. Got to drag race it back to the line. Gormley going to pick him at the line. Gormley moving on with Clement, Sterling, and Kelleher at a Quartermain 33. Bruni, Helsel, Holzer, Hayes, Moscato. Fast cats aplenty down the back straightaway. The rowdy one running the show on the top side right now. Got Tommy Bruni sitting in his hip pocket on the 2 spot. 7 bike of Hayes on the 3. Got to be Helsel on the 4. Coming back at me. Holzer, Bruni, Hayes, and Helsel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Felker, Davis, Besson, Walter, Pigo. Let's go downtown. And the number 1 got to be the Farmer. Felker got the rift tangent right out on point on a Saturday afternoon. Back straightaway getaway. Claiborne Colors trying to get into that 2 spot. Here comes the Goose. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I got Felker. I got Davis. I got Pigo. 1, 2, and 3. Through that 3rd straightaway, they're rolling. Besson on that 4 spot. So Felker, Davis, Pigo, Besson go 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Everybody, all 4 moving on at a quarter main 35, quarter main 36. 13-year-old experts keep on rolling. How about Ruiz, Sterlinski, Gross, Whitaker, and Crawford? Sterlinski got the rift tangent right out on point. Full tilt colors got to be Ruiz. Sitting on that 2 spot, Crawford for the J&R crew on the 3. In and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. 7 biker Whitaker sitting on that 4 spot. Coming back at me, Sterlinski, Ruiz, Crawford, and Whitaker all moving on. 14-year-old experts. How about sides? Westerman, Dronick, Carriasso, and Oyman down the back straightaway. Aloha Joe on the getaway. Got to be Sawyer side sitting on that 2 spot. Westerman rolling on the 3. Carriasso sitting on the 4. So I got Dronick, sides, Westerman, Carriasso. 1, 2, 3, 4 through the section back in my direction. Aloha Joe will go wire to wire. Sides will get the 2. Westerman and Carriasso rounding out your 4. Zeal, Ramsey, Sheffield, Gavin, Hayes, more 14-year-old experts down that back straightaway. I got Daylight on the top side. Got to be Sheffield. California Kid going to be Zeal. In that 2 spot going to be Ramsey. On the 3 in and out of turn number 2. Still Sheffield. Zeal, Ramsey, 1, 2, 3. Looking for one more. This time around 12 bike. Coming back at me right here. Up and under move by the T. Oh. He still got there. Now, which 12? LeBlanc, Strickland, Bradley, Hill, Piper. Yeah. Here we go. Fly guy LeBlanc going to lead him in and out of turn number 2. Got Chasing Gage Hill sitting on that 2 spot. Going to be Strickland on the 3. The future. Hold on to that 4 spot. Here comes Piper. Last turn race in action. Battles on the 4. Bradley trying to hold on. Piper trying to get by. Bradley going to get it done and move on to a semi-main event. 40 is my semi-main event number on the track right now. In and out of that, down that back straightaway we're rolling. It's 14-year-old experts looking for Hobson, Caldwell, Garcia, Farrell, and Odshuren. Hobson on the top side for the Impact crew. Got J&R Colors at Caldwell. Sitting on that 2 spot. Velocious Colors. Farrell coming back at me. Hobson, Caldwell, Farrell, and the 43 bike of Garcia go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 41 is my quarter main on the track now. 16-year-old experts looking for Savage, Rassi, Sterling, Autry, and Boyd down the back straightaway. Rassi on the getaway. Rift Tangent Colors running the show right now. LSG Colors trying to hold on to that 2 spot. We're 3 wide in and out of turn number 2. 31 bike pressing the pace right there. Autry gonna slide into the 2 spot now. 25 right of Boyd on the 3 coming back at me. Rassi, Autry, Boyd, and the 18 ride of Sterling go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hernandez, Pedato, Velador, Fleming, and George. Let's go downtown in and out of number 1. More 16-year-old experts down the back straightaway on the getaway. Got to be the Drake. Velador doing it for the Profile crew. Oh, yeah. He's got Hernandez for the Sharks on that 2 spot. Gordy's Colors rolling on the 3. Got to be Pedato. So I got Velador, Hernandez, Pedato, 1, 2, and 3. Fleming trying to hold on to that 4 spot as they turn for home. Those are your qualifiers out of quarter main. 42. Stazetsky, Proctor, McVicker, Rouse, and Oldham. Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. Superman running the show for the Black Crown Army. Got Boca Colors of Proctor sitting on that 2 spot. In and out of turn number 2 they go. Yes, Stazetsky, Proctor going to go 1, 2, 8 ride. Oldham sitting on that 3 spot. Coming back at me right now, it's Rouse on the 4. Stazetsky, Proctor, Oldham, and Rouse 1, 2, 3, and 4. 16-year-old experts, the beat goes on. More quarter main events coming at me right here. How about Alden, Herrera, Beckett, Drinkard, and Joyner. Herrera on the top side, got Super John on that 2 spot. Here comes Joyner. Whole lot of Georgia riders coming at me in a hurry right there. Drinkard looking for a way to get in the mix. He's on the 4 spot. Got Beckett on the outside looking for a way in. Coming back at me, I got Herrera. I got Alden. I got Joyner. The Georgia boys are moving on. Drinkard going to get in there as well at a quarter main 44. Quarter main 45, how about Hobby, Evans, Yoden, Biggs, and Haas down the back straightaway. It's got to be Charlie Biggs running the show right now. I got Biggs on the top side. I got Hobby on the 2. Biggs, Hobby, Evans, 1, 2, and 3. Haas holding on to that 4 spot. Up and under move by Yoden. Haas Gets a little asphalt sample right there. Yoden gets the 4 spot. At a quarter main, 45. How about Stripling, Henderson, Amaris, Garcia, and Tyler? Let's go downtown in and out. Number 1 down that back straightaway. Henderson going to be running the show for the Claiborne crew. Yeah. DL Colors on the move right there. DL Colors. Garcia taking this one over. Garcia opens the door. Here we go down that third straightaway. I got Garcia. I got Henderson. 1 and 2. Stripling going to come around on the outside. Stripling going to slide into that 2 spot. Henderson back to the 3. Gold Cup Colors. Amaris pick up the 4. We'll double check the Amaris Tyler finish. Henry, O'Brien, Cardwell, Powell, and Robbins down the back straightaway. Got to be the Speedy Smurf running the show in and out of turn number 2. Got the Secret Agent sitting on that 2 spot. Oh, yeah. Got to be Cardwell holding on to the 3. There comes Big Blake Powell on the 4. Johnny Robbins looking for a way off of that 5 spot. Powell will hold on and move on with Cardwell, O'Brien, and Henry. Last quarter main coming at me right here. Merlot, Callum, Waller, Clark, Garcia. Back straightaway getaway, Merlot and Callum. Those cats are going fast. Ain't nobody catching them with the shiny side upright. Got Boogie Clark sitting on that 3 spot. Going to be Waller on the 4. In and out of turn number 2. It's Callum taking this one over. Callum, Merlot, Clark, 1, 2, and 3 coming back at me. Waller on the 4. Those are your transfers at a quarter main, 48. Semis coming up next.
If you want to make the perfect peanut butter jelly sandwich, you have to put the peanut butter on first. Whoa, 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 go back to your room. Sorry, bro. I just wanted to let you know, if you head on over to supercrossbmx.com, you can get yourself a brand new shirt. It's getting kind of cold, so don't forget your jacket. Bad hair day did? No worries, wear a hat. Pedal faster with these super light socks. Thanks for the sandwich, bro.
I see the relationship with STACYC and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what STACYC brings to BMX and to cycling and to moto is young kids at a very young age get to experience the excitement of two wheels, developing their skills with balance, control, throttle control, braking, and all these kind of things. It's really amazing to me to watch the kids on STACYC and how well they perform and adapt.
On to a main event on Saturday evening at the Dixieland Nationals. George, Greer, Davis, Word, Tafflin, Jones. Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? Sure looks like George running out on the top side. Got Greer on the 2. In and out of turn number 2, they're rolling. 62 ride. Got to be Tafflin. On that 3 spot with the 13 ride of Davis. Rolling on the 4. Coming back at me. George, Greer, Tafflin, and Davis. Going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pieper, Windows, Olson, Simon, Coxis, and Lavoie. Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. Pieper going to take this one over. Olson going to slide back to that 2 spot. Pair of squared riders going to go 1 and 2 in and out of turn number 2. Down that 3rd straightaway, we're rolling. 5-4-0 bike. Got to be Simon on that 3 spot. So I got Pieper, Olson, Simon, 1, 2, and 3. Going to be Coxis on the 4. Moving on out of semi number 2. 3 is the semi-main event number on the track right now. How about Neal, Aaron, Smith, Mejia, Allen, Kratt, Armand, and Gearman. Down the back straightaway, the blue cheetah on the getaway. Got to be Sawyer Smith for the S-squared crew. In and out of turn number 2, getting it done on the 1. Smith still running on the top side. Got Neal on the 2. Smith, Neal, 33 ride of Aaron. Smith, Neal, Aaron's, Mejia. Coming back at me in that order. Smith, Neal, Aaron's, and Mejia all going to the show at a semi number 3. Hotchkiss, Strong, Boyd, Clyett, DeVera, Bowen, Peterson, and Miller. Let's get in and out of turn number 1 down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? Got to be Hot Sauce Hotchkiss running the show right now. Hotchkiss. Here comes the Claiborne colors. In a hurry. Got to be the Monster DeVera. Down that 3rd straightaway, we're rolling. DeVera got company coming from the Flower Power Boyd. Boyd going to go white line shopping, sliding that 2 spot. DeVera back to the 3. So Hotchkiss, Boyd, DeVera, and the 16 ride of Clifton Strong for your qualifiers out of semi number 4. Semi number 5 on the track, 9-10 mixed open. How about Graham, Roberts, Kopetsky, Kessler, Swagger, Harper, Dickerson, and Doherty. In and out of turn number 2, B-Bike. Got to be Camden Roberts on the top side. Roberts got the Cali girl, Kopetsky, sitting on that 2 spot. So I got Roberts. I got Kopetsky. Glenn Harper coming back at me on that 3 spot with the 27 ride of Graham, Rolling in on the 4. Those are your qualifiers out of semi number 5. Semi number 6 on the track right now. More 9-10 mixed up and down the front straightaway, looking for DeCuba, Smith, Gray, DeVera, Bruni, Gamboa, Grimes, and Espinoza. Who's got the gas? Who's got the go fast? Got to be DeVera on the Claiborne ride down that back straightaway on the getaway. Everybody's after her lunch money. It's DeVera. DeCuba going to go 1 and 2 in and out of the turn. Espinoza looking for a way out of that 3 spot. DeVera, DeCuba, Espinoza. 1, 2, 3 through the section. Gray trying to hold on to that 4 spot. There comes the Warrior Princess right back to the line. Gray's going to get that 4 spot. So I got DeVera, DeCuba, Espinoza, and Gray. 7 is my semi-main event. Number 11, 12 mixed open. Geraldo, Abney, Zavaner, Byerly, Jones, Payne, Searfoss, and Minuti. Searfoss going to run the show in and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. 50 bike sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be Abney. Yeah. Coming back at me. Searfoss on the 1. Abney on the 2. Zavaner on that 3 spot, 183 ride. Byerly comes back on the 4. At a semi number 7. Semi number 8 on the back straightaway right now. 09 colors running out on point on a Saturday afternoon. In and out of turn number 2, they're rolling through the section back in my direction. Still 09 colors getting it done on the 1. Got to be high-low Swagger. Swagger going to bring it back at me on the top spot. 26 ride, the Nag 8, and the 43. Tilly picking up that 4 spot. Brown on the 2, Spencer on the 3, so that was Swagger, Brown, Spencer, and Tilly. How about Lawler, Jordan, Jones, Robinson, Rothenbuehler, and Ming. 13-14 mixed open. Yeah. Profile Extreme Colors. Got to be the Mad Rabbit on the top side as they turn for home. Ryan Jones sitting on the 2, so I got Jordan, Jones, 5 rider Robinson, and the C-Bike Hunter Ming going 1, 2, 3, and 4. How about Markham, Waters, Linfeste, Jones, Swain, and Johnston? Down the back straightaway, we're rolling at 13-14 mixed open, looking for 4 riders going on to a main event in this one. 71 bike going to lead them in and out of turn number 2. Got to be Waters on that top side. 23 ride, the Ghost Rider, Markham on that 2 spot. DL Colors on the 3. Got to be Swain with the A-Bike of Linfeste holds on to that 4 spot. Got a semi number 10, semi number 11 out on the track now. Little Tykes, Little Bike, 7-8 open. Zeninga, Eddie, Graves, Burkholder, Howard, and Williams. Back straightaway getaway. Got to be the Mighty Mouse. Parker Graves. Graves on the top side. Getting it done on the 1. He's got Zeninga in that 2 spot. Got to be Ready Eddie. Rolling on the 3. Graves, Zeninga, Eddie. 1, 2, 3 through the section. Burkholder sitting on that 4 spot as they turn for home. So Graves, Zeninga, Eddie, and Burkholder all moving on. Southwell, Lindberry, Waters, Hardy, Hudzik, and Lord. Back straightaway getaway. Here we go. Yeah. Getting it done on the 1 right now. Got to be, we'll get a number coming out of the turn. How's that? Nag 8 bike. Got to be Waters, the Hero Beast on that top side. Got Lindberry sitting on that 2 spot. The Diesel on the 3. The Money Man sitting on the bubble. He's going to have to get back on the gas and to go fast. He's moving on to a main event. If he does, I got Waters, I got Lindberry, I got Hardy, and the Money Man moving on. Out of semi number 12. 13 is the semi-main event number down the back straightaway. 9-10 open this time around. Lakovich, Lindner, Howard, Dunn, Broughton, Rabinowitz, Gatto, and Hedger. Oh, man, getting it done on the 1 right now. In and out of your last turn, got to be Lindner. The Animal going to bring it back at me on the top side. Nag 9 ride, Lakovich on the 2, the 1, and the Gold Cup 2. Dunn and Gatto running 3 and 4 with Lindner and Lakovich. Automoto 13, semi 13, semi 14 out on that back straightaway. Gonzalez, Custer, Andrade, Taflin, Stavropoulos, Brunetti, Fink, and the Kid. Warner going to do it for the Alto crew in and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. We're rolling. Andrade got the bombshell ride sitting in that 2 spot. Speedy Gonzalez for the 09 crew on the 3. So Warner, Andrade, Gonzalez, and the 17 ride of Brunetti go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 11-12 open down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Johnson, Rowe, Mooney, Kopetsky, Monegro, and Gam. Got to be the odds man. Rowe doing it for the Factory LSG crew. I got Mooney sitting on that 2 spot. In and out of turn number 2. Everybody's after the Cookie Monster. L-Bike sitting on the 3. That's Gam. So Rowe, Mooney, Gam, 1, 2, 3 coming back at me right there. Room for one more. Going to be the 1 bike of Monegro. Moving on. At a semi, 15, 16. How about Cauley, Guidry, Ruiz, Shelnut, Kennedy, and Savino? Got to be the beast, Bryce Cauley, all over the top side as they make their way in and out of turn number 2. Oh, yeah. 13 bike sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be the Dozer, Kennedy. 3 bike rolling on the 3 right now, Savino. So I got Cauley, Kennedy, Savino coming back at me. Guidry going to hold on and move on. Got a semi, 16, 17 as my semi-main event. Number 13, 14 open on the track. Hayes, Hill, Sterlinski, Davis, Lafreniere, Carriasso, Ruiz, and Clements. Yeah. Chasing Gage Hill, getting it done on the top side right now. Hill on the getaway, got Carriasso on that 2 spot. So coming back at me, I got Hill, Carriasso, going to go 1 and 2. Hayes and Ruiz. Nice move by the Roadrunner to get in there for that 4th transfer spot. At a semi, 17. Zeal, Felker, Ramsey, Bruni, Pigo, Hayes, Gavin, Pryor down that back straightaway. Bruni on the getaway. Got the California Kid in his hip pocket. Got to be Zeal. I got Bruni, Zeal, Felker, 1, 2, 3. Felker into the 2 spot. Zeal back to the 3. Looking for one more through the section. They're rolling back in my direction. Bruni, Felker, Zeal. And the G-Ride of Gavin going 2, 3, and 4. 19 as the semi-main event. Number 15, 16 open. Eaton, Wirtz, Hernandez, Zavaner, Irwin, and Palmore. Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. Man in black on the attack. Got to be Connor Eaton. Eaton going to lead him in and out of turn number 2 on the top side. Got A.J. Hernandez for the Sharks sitting in that 2 spot. 6 bike of Wirtz rolling on the 3. So coming back at me, Eaton, Hernandez, Wirtz, and the J-Ride, Irwin all moving on. Alden, Drinkard, Brewer, Rouse, Oldham, Harless. Let's go downtown in and out of number 1, 15, 16. Open down the back straightaway. Got to be Drinkard on the getaway right there. Velocity Colors running the show. Super John got the Albies Road on that 2 spot. Got to be Matty Brewer in the Daylight Colors on the 3. Battle's going to be on that 4 spot as they turn home. Look like Rouse laying claim to it right now. Back to the stripe. Oldham going to take a peek. Oldham going to come by the line. He's going to get the 4 spot along with Brewer, Alden, and Drinkard. At a semi, number 20. Semi 21, 11, 12-year-old girl cruisers, Pringle, Swagger, Clems, George, Walski, and Caldwell. Hannah Hilo running the show in and out of turn number 2. Got Crazy Brooke Walski sitting on that 2 spot. National number 20, Ryder Clems on the 3. So coming back at me, I got Swagger, Walski, Clems, 1, 2, and 3. 6 ride, a little Hawaii. Pringle moving on as well. Burry and Crassel, Searfoss, Tilly, and Davis down the back straightaway at Searfoss. On the getaway, got the Landon Shark sitting on that 2 spot for the Alpha crew. Got to be Crassel. Rolling on the 3, I got Davis in the 4 spot for the Powers Bike Shop crew. So I got Searfoss on the Velocity ride. Running the show, Alpha Colors of Burry. And on the 2, Crassel. In that 3, Davis going to keep the shiny side upright. Coming back on the 4. Those are your transfers at a semi 22. 23 is my semi-main event number on the track now. 9-year-old cruisers. How about Hal, Darty, Gatto, Racine, Windows, Horn, Gray, and Gronus. Back straightaway, getaway. Got to be Jackson Howell going full tilt on the radio. In and out of turn number 2. Speedco FX Colors. Got to be the Gold Cup 2 at Gatto. I got Howell. I got Gatto. Jumping Jacks on that 3 spot as they turn home. Howell, Gatto, Horn, 1, 2, and 3. Alpha Colors. 7-rider Racine comes back on the 4. Gray, Hart, Beckley, Scoggins, Ozaraga, Hadley, Tompkins, and Clark. Down that back straightaway, Harp running the show for the Bassett crew. He's got company in his hip pocket. In and out of turn number 2, they're rolling. Yeah. 3rd straightaway getaway. Got to be the showman, Hadley. On the 2, Harper, Hadley. Oh, man, Harper, Hadley, Beckley coming back at me. 1, 2, and 3. Scoggins trying to get there on the 4 spot. He'll get it done and move on. At a semi 24, 25 is the semi-main event. Number 13-year-old cruisers going downtown looking for Holzer, Mitchell, Stroop, Gormley, Whitaker, and Bunker. Profile style, getting it done on the one, the rowdy one. On the getaway down that back straightaway, it's Holzer. Got Big Red Stroop. Stroop going to slide back to the 3 spot as the pup slides on by. I got Gormley into the 2, so I got Holzer, Gormley, Stroop. 1, 2, 3 through the section. 707 right of Whitaker sitting on that 4 spot as they turn for home. Holzer, Gormley, Stroop, and Whitaker holds off a late charge by Mitchell at a semi-25. Hayes, Helsel, Fuster, Moscato, Walter, and Besson. Racing Mason Hayes going to take him downtown on his mongoose. He's got the S-squared ride of Helsel in his hip pocket as they head down that back straightaway. Hayes, Helsel, running 1 and 2. Believe that's going to be Fuster in that 3 spot. Good battle on the 4 as they turn and burn down that 3rd straightaway. So I got Hayes, Helsel, Fuster, 1, 2, and 3. 29 Biker Walter laying claim to that 4 spot as they turn for home. Hayes, Helsel, Fuster, Walter, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's watch the language, gentlemen. It is a children's sport, regardless of how cool or how old you think you are. You don't kiss your mama with that mouth, I know. Gwert, Schwartz, Ellerton, Bunker, Brower, Ransdell, Finney, and Wagner. Little Tykes, Little Bikes. 5 and under Navi's on the track right now. Bunker trying to hold the line in and out of turn number 2. Lost one in the turn. Bunker running the show. Finney on the 220 ride. Schwartz on that 3 spot. Coming back at me. Bunker, Finney, Schwartz. 1, 2, and 3. 59 bike. Brower picking up the 4. Down, riders up, give him a hand. Petrie, Moberly, Lindauer, Smith, Barley, Cox, Harvey, Avendano, Moore. 5 and under Navi's, 4 more spots in that main event to be decided right now. Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? 3-rider breakaway. I got room for 4. In and out of the turn. 20 bike. The Monkey, Smith. There comes Lindauer. I got Smith. I got Lindauer. 1 and 2 through the section. The Monkey going to get a spot. Lindauer going to get a spot. The 88 ride and the 175. Smith, Lindauer, Avendano, and Moberly all moving on. 5 and under intermediates, more Little Tykes and Little Bikes. Here we go. Salva, Johnson, Allen, Elman, Taflin, and Wilson. Yellow Cap BMX colors. Got to be Salva on the top side. In and out of turn number 2, they're rolling. Nag colors. Going to be Onyx Allen sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be JJ on the 371 ride. There comes Wilson. In and out of last turn. Wilson going to slide into that 3 spot. And the 71 and the 74. There we go. Wilson and Johnson. So Salva, Allen, Wilson, Johnson. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 30 is my semi-main event number. Got 66 semis coming at you today. Monegro, Reynolds, Jones, Miller, Maluski, and Sherrill. 24 ride. Monegro on the top side. Got the 12 biker Reynolds on the 2. Coming back at me. Monegro, Reynolds, going to go 1 and 2. Action Jackson, Jones, and the 30 ride of Kellen Miller. So Monegro, Reynolds, Jones, and Miller all moving on out of semi-30. Semi-31 on the track right now. 7-year-old intermediates. German, Bach, Hotchkiss, Bencomo, Miller, and Colleen. 745 ride. Gearman on the top side. Down that 3rd straightaway we're rolling. Hotchkiss in that 2. Gold Cup 2 and Miller. Gonna slide into that 3 spot. So I got German, Hotchkiss, Miller, and the 54 ride of Bencomo holds off a late charge by Bach. So German, Hotchkiss, Miller, and Bencomo. Strong, Finney, Allen, Maluski, Peterson, and Buckholtz. In and out of turn number 2, we're rolling. lead bike, getting it done on the one. Got to be Spencer Allen. Allen through the section on the top side. Got Maluski on the 2. Allen, Maluski, Finney coming back at me. 1, 2, and 3. Room for one more. Going to be the 16 rider, Colin Strong. Rounding out your 4 out of semi 32. Oh, lost some on the exit. It sounds like 8-year-old intermediates. I'm looking for Turnbach, Omarosa, Neal, Godfrey, Peterson, Ahrens, Wagner, and Rodas. 20 bike, Neal going to lead him in and out of turn number 2. 33 rider, Ahrens sitting on that 2 spot. 67 bike, got to be Wagner. Wagner going to slide back to the 4 spot. New rider taking over the 3. Neal, Ahrens coming back 1 and 2. The 14 and the 67. That's Peterson on the 3. Wagner on the 4 as we pick up the pieces over on that first turn. Faircloth, Dennison, Simplice, Bowen, Furr, Armand, Harrison, and Johnson. Let's go downtown into number 1, 8-year-old intermediates. 4 riders going to a Saturday afternoon main event. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go down the back straightaway getaway? Oh, yeah. Look like black crown colors. Got to be Armand. 102 ride. Going to lead him in and out of turn number 2 on the top side. 25 bike. Got Simplice on that 2 spot. 36 ride of Faircloth. Rolling on the 3. Dennison sitting on the bubble as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Armand will get the win. Simplice, the 36 and the 40. Faircloth and Dennison rounding out my 4 out of semi 34. Semi 35 on the track, 9-year-old intermediates. How about Kessler, Doherty, Strayer, Graham, Johnson, and Drillia? Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. AK on. Oh, Kessler's off the pedals. Sliding back from the 2 spot. He's going to have to get back on the gas. 25 bike going to lead him in and out of turn number 2. Got to be the Stray Cat. Down that 3rd straightaway. 33 ride. Doherty on that 2 spot. I got Strayer. I got Doherty as they turn for home. Strayer going to get it done. Doherty going to pick up the 2, the 85, and the 27. Drillia and Graham. Gronis, DeCuba, Swagger, Roby, Pommels, Grimes. More 9-year-old intermediates. Last 4 spots in that main event to be determined right down that back straightaway. DeCuba running the show right now. Got everybody after his lunch money. Got to be Gronis on that 2 spot. I got DeCuba. Gronis going to go 1 and 2 out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. 14 by Karobi. Sitting on that 3 spot. 133 ride. Pommels on the bubble as they turn for home. DeCuba, Gronis, Roby, and Pommels all going to the show. 37 is the semi-main event. How about Ming, Roberts, Workman, Dingman, Chapman, Ellis, Blazia, and Bitter. Roberts on the top side in and out of turn number 2. 26 bike sitting on that 2 spot. Got to be Reed Ellis. I got Roberts. I got Ellis. I got Workman. 1, 2, 3 through the section. Room for one more as they come back at me. Roberts, Ellis, Workman, and the 37 ride. Chapman, 1, 2, 3, and 4. How about Roden, Marin, Gray, Espinoza, King, Morello, Carroll, and Aguilera. Lead rider off the pace. New rider taking this one over. In and out of turn number 2. 64 bike all over that top side. Espinoza on the getaway down that 3rd straightaway. Gray going to hold on to that 2 spot. Coming back at me. I got Espinoza. I got Gray 1 and 2. The 40 and the 8 rod. Marin and Roden rounding out your top 4. The semi 38, semi 39. How about Hart, Byerly, Dorenzis, Jones, Hankey, Griswold, Minuti, and Demi Yapara. In and out of turn number 2, they're rolling. Oh man, who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go? 30 bike, gonna take it back over right here. That's Minuti. Got Jones on the 2. Minuti, Jones up and under back on the top side. Minuti, then the 183 and the 9. Byerly and Demi Yapara. How about Griffith, Prince, Hardy, Martinez, Turner, Dixon, Turner, and Rush. Down that back straightaway, we're racing single file style in and out of turn number 2. 95 bike running the show on the top side right now. Got to be Hardy. I got Bodie Turner sitting on the 2 spot. So I got Hardy. I got Turner. 95 bike, 73, the 36, and the 41. That's Griffith. And Martinez rounding out your top 4. 41 is the semi-main event. Number 12-year-old intermediates, Oliva, Jones, Brown, McKinney, Enman, and Verrett. In and out of turn number 2, 75, 79 bike. Got to be the mustard foot. He's got McKinney in his hip pocket. I got Jones, McKinney coming back at me, 1 and 2. 26 ride of Brown and the 63 ride of Olivia go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tilly, Geraldo, Abney, Johnson, Munsell, and Weeks down the back straightaway. They're rolling. 4 riders moving on to a 12-year-old intermediate main event. In and out of turn number 2. 50 bike running out on point right there. Got to be Abney. Abney got the 43 ride of Tilly. Abney, Tilly going to go 1 and 2 in and out of your last turn. Coming back at me. Gold Cup 2 ride. Geraldo on that 3 spot. Going to be the 48 ride. Weeks getting in there on the 4. 43 is your semi-main event. Number 14-year-old intermediates. How about Stroop, Monk, Miller, Sussin, Curtis, and Rothenbuehler? 78 ride. A Monk must have lost a few in the first turn, so coming back at me. Monk, Stroop go 1 and 2. 100 bike. Sussin on the 3, 121 bike. A Miller on the 4. Checking on Curtis and Rothenbuehler. See Rothenbuehler's up. See Curtis walking it off. Give the guys a hand in 14 intermediate. Jones, Waters, Swain, Waller, Markham, and McVicker. Let's go downtown into number 1. Look like the Ghost Rider. Markham trying to take this one over early. We're going to turn and burn down that back straightaway. Swain, man on the move now, trying to get in that 2 spot. So it's the Ghost Rider on the 1. Swain into the 2. In and out of turn number 2. Down that 3rd straightaway. We're rolling. Make it Waters on the 1. Swain on the 2. Waters, Swain, 82 Ryder Jones on that 3 spot. Coming back in my direction. 71 bike. Waters, Swain, Jones, and there's a 23 ride of Markham on the 4. And a semi 44. Semi 45 down that back straightaway. Welcome to the Girls Club. 15, 16-year-old girls. Munoz, Velez, Stotler, Miller, Joseph, Panucci, and Amaris. Manuela getting it done on the 1. Got to be Mickey sitting on that 2 spot. Manuela, Mickey going to come back at me 1 and 2. Miller on the 3 with the end ride of Stotler rounding out your 4. 46 is your semi-main event. Zatelli, Nelson, Patillo, Fuchs, Pino, and Douglas. Got to be Pac-Man running the show in and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Nelson got Zatelli sitting in that 2 spot. Nelson, Zatelli, 1 and 2 got Patillo on that 3 spot. Nelson, Zatelli, Patillo, 1, 2, and 3. Going to be the 2 ride of Pino. Pino getting in there on the 4. And a semi 46. 47, how about Seninga, Menendez, Walters, Belcher, Graves, Meringue, Paxman, and Lawrence. 8-year-old experts down that back straightaway in and out of turn number 2. They're rolling. 9 bike running out on point right there, making the nag 8 bike of Waters. Waters getting it done on the 1. Waters got Seninga on the 2. So I got Waters, I got Seninga coming back at me 1 and 2. Graves and Paxman going to go 3 and 4. So Waters, Zeninga, Graves, Paxman rounding out your 4. Autry, Lafreniere, Lindberry, Westfall, Howard, Gazaway, Sneed, and Burkholder. Down the back straightaway, got to be the Snot Rocket, Grayson Sneed. Sneed going to take him in and out of turn number 2 on that top side. Got the Wedgie on the 2, so I got the Snot Rocket. I got the Wedgie running 1 and 2. The Wild Man on the 3. Coming back, Sneed, Autry, Lindberry, and the 09 ride of Speedy Gonzalez. Or Gazaway, I'm sorry, Slay. Gazaway, my bad, Mr. Gazaway. Took a guess and I was wrong. Gazaway picks up that 4. Doherty, Gray, George, Perez. There's Gonzalez, Lukovic, Gatto, and Custer. Yeah, got to be the issue. Preston George getting it done on the 1. George going to lead him down that 3rd straightaway. Got Chapstick Gray rolling on the 2. Soy Sauce Doherty for the J&R crew on the 3 with the end ride of Gonzalez picking up the 4. Scoggins, Tompkins, Howard, Horn, Beckley, Williams, Harp, Howell. Fitty is your semi-main event. Number 9-year-old experts. Got to be a Jackson Howell going full tilt on the radio. Got Howard sitting in that 2 spot. I got Howell. I got Howard. Harp sitting on the 3. Howard, Harp, Howell, Howard, Harp, 1, 2, 3, Horn on the 4. Man, oh man, my transfer's brought to you by the letter H. Howell, Howard, Harp, and Horn all moving on. 51 is my semi-main event. Number 10-year-old experts Andrade, Hurley, Backer, Stavropoulos, Brunetti, Dunn, Piper, and Fink. Back straightaway, getaway. Oh, yeah, got to be Hurley on the top side right now. Hurley going to lead him in and out of turn number 2. Got Backer. Hurley, Backer. Oh, lost a couple through the section. Coming back at me. Hurley, Backer going 1 and 2. 17 right of Brunetti on the 3. 8 right of Andrade on the 4. Piper's up. And 2 bike there of Stavropoulos. Give Piper and Stavropoulos a hand. Williams, Caserta, Trumpeter, Lindner, Rabinowitz, Moore, Warner, and Greenwell. We're going to go downtown in and out of number 1, 10-year-old experts down that back straightaway. Top 4 going on to a main event. Got to be the kid, Warner, doing it for the Alto crew. Down that back straightaway, man, oh man, pair of Black Crown riders trying to get the mix as well. Got to be, Greenwell. Greenwell into the 2 spot. Trumpeter into the 3. Here we go, turning for home. I got Warner, Greenwell, Trumpeter, 1, 2, and 3. The night train Williams will pick up the 4 spot and move on out of semi 52. 53 is the semi-main event. Number 11-year-old experts. How about Hicks, Janzuski, Leahy, Westfall, Johnson, Cook, Wilkie, and Seabrook. Oh, the wild man on the getaway down the back straightaway. Got to be Hicks on the gas and the go fast. Got who, Leahy, chasing him out of that 2 spot. 3 spot ride. Got to be the 2 bike. Going to be Wilkie. So I got Hicks, Leahy, Wilkie, 1, 2, and 3. Janzuski trying to hold on to that 4 spot as they turn around. Hicks, Leahy, Wilkie, and Janzuski all moving on. How about Yoder, Lindemann, James, Kopetsky, Goris, Rowe, Monegro, and Ruiz. In and out of turn number 1 down that back straightaway. Oh, yeah, going full tilt on the radio. Got to be Cohen, James. James going to lead him in and out of turn number 2. Got the Spitfire. Ruiz sitting on that 2 spot. I got James. I got Ruiz. 1 and 2. Got to be Owen Yoder in that 3 spot. Single file in and out of your last turn. Coming back at me. James, Ruiz, Yoder, and the 1 ride of Monegro go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Kind of down riders up and riding out. 12-year-old experts locked and loaded. 55 is that semi-main event. Bettencourt, Rowe, Veritas, Cole, Hurley, Gregory, Gibson, and Kennedy. Gates down, we're going racing. Who's got the pop? Who's got the pull? Claiborne ride, trying to put it on him early. Let's go downtown in and out of number 1. Gibson going to try and lead him down that back straightaway. Here comes the Ozman. Rowe in his hip pocket. I got Gibson. I got Rowe. 1 and 2 down that back straightaway on the getaway. In and out of turn number 2. We're rolling. Still Gibson on the 1. Rowe sitting in that 2 spot. 48 ride. Got to be Gregory on the 3. Good battle on the 4. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go as we turn for home? Gibson, Rowe, Gregory, 253. Believe Bettencourt got the 4, edging Taylor Cole at the line. We'll double check the video. Douglas, Gam, Cawley, Piper, Bodoniak, Thompson, Savino, and Bordas. Oh, yeah. Got to be the beast. Bryce Cawley doing it for the LDC crew. Down that 3rd straightaway, we're rolling. Douglas in that 2 spot. So I got Cawley. I got Douglas. Gold Cup 2 ride of Bodoniak. And the 9 ride of Piper. Going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Was back in semi number 55. It was Cole getting the 4 spot, edging Bettencourt. Cole is in, Bettencourt is out. So it was Gibson, Rowe, Gregory, and Cole. 57 coming back at me right there. Got to be Kelleher on the top side. Kelleher going to get it done on the 1. Holzer going to slide by with Bruni, and Felker getting in the mix as well. So Holzer, Kelleher, Bruni, Felker, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of semi 57. Mr. Lindemann, come down to the finish line. We got your scores cube for you. Lindemann to the finish line. Sterling, Gormley, Helsel, Hayes, Davis, Pigo, Sterlinski, and Crawford. Down the back straightaway on the getaway rift tangent ride. Got to be Sterlinski on the top side. In and out of turn number 2. They're rolling. Nag 7 bike. Got to be racing Mason Hayes. I got Hayes in that 2 spot. So coming back at me right here. Claiborne colors of Davis on the 3. Sterlinski, Hayes, Davis, and the 19 ride of Helsel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Front straightaway race in action. 14-year-old experts. How about side? Shronick, Zeal, Sheffield, LeBlanc, Bradley, Hobson, and Garcia. Back straightaway, getaway, S-squared colors. Got to be Aloha Joe getting it done. Helsel, man on the move right here. Oh, got to be Zeal make it. So I got Dronick. I got Zeal. Zeal taking it over. Aloha Joe back to the 2. Daylight colors sitting on that 3 spot. Got to be Sheffield. Zeal, Dronick, Sheffield, side. Slips a pedal 4 bike goes by. That's LeBlanc. Zeal, Dronick, Sheffield, and LeBlanc all moving on. Westerman, Cariaso, Ramsey, Govin, Strickland, Hill, Caldwell, Farrell. Down that back straightaway we're racing. Chasing Gage Hill, trying to run the show right now. Got Crush It Caldwell for the J&R crew in his hip pocket. Caldwell going to take it over Hill. Going to slide back to that 2 spot. Strickland now into the 2. Got Hill back to the 3. Through the section, we're rolling back in my direction. Caldwell, Strickland, Hill, and the G-Ride of Gavin go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 61 is my semi-main event. Number 15-year-old experts, Brewer, Day, McConnell, Kopsick, Rolick, Harless, Nevis, and Wirtz. Shawnee Day on the getaway. El Suave going to take him in and out of turn number 2 on the top side. Got Kopsick for the 09 crew on that 2 spot. Going to be Brewer looking for some daylight on the 3. McConnell on the 4 as they turn for home. So I got Day, Kopsick, Brewer, and McConnell 1, 2, 3, and 4. How about Nicosia, Varndell, Marshall, Eaton, Rogat, Jones, Irwin, and Cherbazinski. Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. Nicosia got the bombshell ride running out on point. Got to be Eaton on that 2 spot in the plain black wrapper. In and out of turn number 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Nicosia, Eaton, 1 and 2. Cherbazinski on that 3 spot as they turn around. Up and under move by the profile ride right there. 18 ride of Varndell. Going to get there on the 3. 19 ride of Cherbazinski comes back on the 4. Out of semi, 62. 16-year-old expert, 63 is the semi-main event. Number Rossi, Autry, Hernandez, Valador, Stazetsky, Rouse, Alden, and Drinkard. Superman running the show in and out of turn number 2. Stazetsky, there comes Rossi, man on the move. Rossi going to take it over Stazetsky, going to slide back to the 2 spot. Valador on the 3. Valador got company coming around on the outside. Valador 17 ride. Drinkard gets in there on the 4. So I got Rossi, Stazetsky, Valador, Drinkard, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of semi 63. Semi 64 coming down the mountain. How about Sterling, Boyd, Pedato, Fleming, Proctor, Oldham, Herrera, and Joyner going downtown in and out of number 1. Big boys on the little bikes down that back straightaway. We're rolling. Who's got the giddy up? Who's got the go-go right now? Yeah. Gordy's colors trying to hold that inside line. Got to be Pedato. C-bike going to lead him down that 3rd straightaway. It's Pedato on the top side. Got Proctor on the 2. Herrera sitting in that 3 spot as they turn around. Pedato, Proctor, Herrera, Gold Cup 2 ride. Joyner getting in there on that 4 spot and moving on out of semi 64. Hobby, Yoden, Stripling, Amaris, Henry, Cardwell, Merlot, and Waller. Down the back straightaway, we're rolling. Got to be Speedy Smurf. Henry all over that top side. Got Merlot on the 2. So I got Henry, I got Merlot, I got Hobby. 1, 2, 3 in and out of the turn. They're rolling. 46 bike. Got to be Stripling sitting on the bubble as they turn for home. Coming back at me. Henry, Merlot, Hobby, and Stripling all moving on. Evans, Biggs, Henderson, Garcia, O'Brien, Powell, Callum, and Clark. Downtown we go. Got to be the secret agent. P.J. O'Brien got the Albies ride out on point. He's got Callum sitting on that 2 spot. O'Brien, Callum down the back straightaway. Got to be Biggs on that 3 spot. So here we go. O'Brien, Callum, Biggs. 1, 2, 3 down the 3rd straightaway. The hammer trying to hold on to the 4. Here comes Garcia as they turn around. Coming back at me. O'Brien, Callum, Biggs, Garcia gets in there on the 4. Main events are set.
I see the relationship with Stasik and BMX being pretty much hand in hand and kind of one-to-one. I think the beauty of what STACYC brings to BMX and to cycling and to